Hi, everybody, and welcome to the West Ham Network. Today's video is brought to you by our lovely friends at Surfshark. Surfshark are a VPN, a virtual private network, and the best thing about them is their data protection capabilities, which means I can look after my private messages, my photos, my videos, any other sensitive material I have, and they're protected, which is particularly useful if you're watching football on less secure websites. My favorite thing about them, and the thing which I think you guys are going to be most interested in, is the fact that you can change your location to anywhere in the world. So you can watch Netflix, BBC iPlayer, any other streaming services wherever you are. So maybe you're on the beach and maybe you want to watch Matchday. Obviously, that's restricted to BBC iPlayer UK viewers. One click of a button on Surfshark and you're on and you're watching Gary and the gang. It's that simple. You can use it on as many devices as you like, even if they're being used at the same time. It's available on iOS, Android, Fire TV, etc., etc. And because the people at Surfshark are so lovely, they're giving West Ham Network viewers 3 months free when you use the code West Ham Network. Plus, they've got a 30-day money-back guarantee as well, so there's no reason not to give them a try. There's a link in the description. Thanks to Surfshark, and let's crack on with the video. Hi everybody, Russ the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. West Ham are playing Liverpool in about half an hour's time. If you're safe and well, it's all good in the hood. Hope everyone is well. We've got the teams. Let's start with the home side. Let's start with Liverpool. Liverpool line up with Alisson, Gomez, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, McAllister. That guy can never pronounce his names. I'm not going to bother. Jones, Diaz, Salah, and Nunes. And the Mighty Hammers line up as followed. Bowen is back in the side. He's back in from his illness the weekend, in midweek rather. So we've got it's Ariola in goal, back four of Soufal, Zuma as captain, Aged, and Emerson, Alvarez, Souček, Ward-Prowse, Paqueta, Bowen, and Antonio. So that's how the side are set up. What do you think? I think it's a good side. I think it's obviously the only exception would be Kudus, who would be nice for him to have got some minutes, but needs must. And as I said, it's we know that he's less likely to be starting Kudus at the moment. And I think if Bowen had got if Bowen still hadn't recovered from his illness, then I'm sure he would have actually played instead. But yeah, I'm okay with that. Obviously, he's shoehorned Tommy Souček in, but it's one of those games, particularly where you need, I think, as many. It's going to be a bit of a war of attrition. Is that the right expression? It's not going to be a particularly, counter-attacking game, but I fancy this today. I fancy this today, I reckon. Yeah, I think I fancy this today. What do you guys think? What do you think about the lineup? Let me know what you think about the lineup particularly. Be interested to get your thoughts on that. Let's go through some of the Franos here. How are we this rain? Oh, it's raining. Franos in Ireland, are you? Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning. Let me just get my mic sorted. Sorry, I was helping Flavour. Have homework, hence why I was a bit late. Strange not to see Kudus from the start. No, it's not. Moisey pretty much said after the game against TSC that Kudus was still sort of what's the word? Getting used to the pace of the game, so I didn't really think we were going to be honest. Cyril Frame, hope you're well, my friends. Good to see you. So I'm just trying to sort out my stream for the game. So yeah, I'm just sort this out so far. Frano, I am loving the rainy day. Nice cup of tea. Nice, sounds good. We are the Hammers. Mohamed Kudus has a goal this afternoon. Say Foster Vorde. Well, good luck to you, son. No, I think he's yeah. Yeah, hopefully we go for the win. I don't think we'll go for the win. I think we know what's going to happen. We know the West Ham's that's going to set up, don't we? We know what's going to set up. We're going to be pretty much set up, on the low block, and we're going to just trying to get them on the counter-attack, predictable team sheet. You're totally right. I think we'll see Kudus in the second half. I think you are right, my friend. I think we will see Kudus in the second half. Yeah, but even more so because we know what happened at the Man City game with Antonio sort of coming off and then Bowie moving more into the middle and then Kudus going out to the right-hand side. That seems to be what he fancies at the moment. I think that's good is another thing. It shows you so when okay, let me just turn this sound down a little bit. Oh, people are messaging me. It got a stream for the game yet? No, not at the moment. Not at the moment. I'll be honest, not at the moment. But hey ho, we'll carry on plugging away until we get something. Yeah, no, could do second half definitely. The crowd as well there for West Ham, which is good, based on what we've seen on Twitter, which is very good. I'd love to see Kudus. I'd love to see us personally unleash Kudus. 2-2. A couple of plays to assist with JWP. Yeah, very good. What's 126? Trevor's gone for a 2-1 victory. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. I think we need to get. I generally think we need to get something out of this game to have any chance of us, any chance of us sort of maintaining our good season. Because at the moment, our season is very much dependent on, obviously we started so well in the season, and obviously with the Man United, Man City game, with the game against Liverpool today, 2 poor results, and our whole sort of our whole my brain's went to mush. The into the season just gets completely diluted. I'm trying to. When I say men can't multitask, I'm linking up. I've got to link up my WhatsApp, my thing, and all that type of stuff at the moment. It's atrocious. Nothing at the moment. I'm trying to figure it out at the moment, to be honest. Good afternoon, Narky. Hope you're well. Doug, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Not me. Not long to the little one. Not long to the one, mate. Not long to the little one. We've got here Kudus to Russ. That'd be nice. That would be nice. When will we get to see Antonio and Kudus up front as a top 2? Would be sick ASF. It would be. But we know it's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen, do we? In all honesty, Barry, we know that Moyes is going to stick to his plan, and unless we're chasing the game, unless we're really, really chasing the game, then no. Then he's not going to go with 2 up front, is he? It's a bit. I think he sees it as a throwback and 2 up front. But it's a shame because I think you're totally right. I think seeing both of them up front would be fantastic. Because you just got absolute pace. It'd be absolutely amazing, but it won't happen. We took it to Chelsea and took it to Brighton. Let's see what happens. Get here. We're just as attractive they are if the players play well. Can Liverpool deal with us set pieces? Who knows? I mean, we're getting to a situation now where we're going to be known for our set pieces, very much so, and so I think there's going to be a real you're going to get to a point where people are going to deliberately not sort of get rid of, they're going to try and stop us in corners. So that means they're kicking the ball out in more and stuff like that. That's perfect. That would do me absolutely perfectly. So yeah, I think it's. There's no doubt, we're on people's peripherals now in terms of being a top side now in terms of free kicks and penalty and corners, and obviously, in terms of the TSC game, they all went down our side last week, which was fantastic. So yeah, and obviously Kudus got the okay for the first goal. They gave it to him. I see Kudus on for Suchek and Benny for Antonio at 66. Going to slip up top. What we got here? We only took it to Chelsea because Suchek was forced off. Moyes is a clown, says Charlie Kerr. I know what you mean, and actually, that was the Chelsea. That was the Brighton game. It's a Brighton game. He took his goals. Of course, yeah, it was a Brighton game, wasn't it? When Souček had got concussed. So yeah, because you know he's going to play. He's going to play that. Really rubbish. Rubbish. That's sort of four. He's going to play 4-1-4-1, isn't he? So is that on? Is that working? I don't know. I don't know if this is working out. We'll find out. Afternoon campers. Kudus needs to start. What is Moyes doing? I agree with Charlie, says Sweepo. Yeah, no, you know he wasn't going to start because of what he was saying. You know, as soon as after that TSC game finished, he was saying, well, he's got a lot to learn and da 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 and all this type of stuff. And so, you know that was going to happen. So it didn't surprise me that he wasn't. He isn't starting today, just because the only way he could have started was if someone like Bowen had got his sickness bug, because obviously he got a sickness bug, which then he had he was sort of isolated, and so it doesn't surprise me that unless he was ill, unless that sickness bug sort of progressed, you wouldn't have seen him. So start, that's for sure. Let's see Super Pavro today as a super sub for Sufal. There's a lot of S's there, mate. Although Sufal's a C, but played a full 90 minutes, and he did indeed. But he wouldn't have started. I don't think he would have started today. I genuinely think it would have been Washington if he was fit, which he is. So that's good. Let's see. Don't expect Bowen to come off at 60 due to illness and Kudus to come on. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. Or maybe if we're trailing, someone like if we're trailing, somebody like what's his face coming on, keeping him on but taking off Souček, because think about the Man City game, the Souček sub was going to happen. The Souček sub was going to come on for an attacking sub, and then obviously Alvarez got cramp or whatever it was, and they flicked it around, and I think that basically changed the game, to be honest. Kudus would be a super sub, so James Chew. Good, thank you, James. So I'm just trying to do two things at once, multitask, talk to you and find a stream. And if you're finding a stream, don't forget to check out Surfshark for the VPNs. Don't like Paqueta on the left, he's more effective centrally. I totally agree, Greeno. Totally agree. But we know he's that's what Moyes is doing to shoehorn Souček in, really, isn't he? Doesn't surprise me at all. It annoys me. He should be in the team. He's better than Benny. Benny's shooting was awful. Yeah, it was. Free kick, JWP, last minute. Be nice. Garina Paqueta's been drifting centrally. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't play on the left, but what they do is they push what's his favour up. They push Emerson to almost like a left wing up front, left wing. It's really strange what he does. Simon, you are my friend. Simon from Av. Let's all have a disco, the Heineken DJs. It's a great team sheet, feeling confident 2-1. Our system works. We don't need the ball, indeed. Paqueta is best at number 10, and he sort of does play at number 10, in all honesty. He doesn't really, if you look at what he does, he drifts in. Yeah, he's on the team sheet on the left-hand side, but he doesn't really play on the left-hand side, in all honesty. So, yeah. Afternoon, everyone. I can see some set plays against them. We are well due for a CS. CS? What's that? Clean sheet. There we go. Would be great. Sorry, I had to figure that one out, mate. Wasn't the easiest one I had to figure out. We are due a clean sheet. But whether we get one is another answer, innit? In all honesty. Yeah, I did understand. Just CS. It makes perfect sense. And actually, down with the kids would have made perfect sense. But unfortunately, I'm a little bit slow. Unfortunately, I do try to keep up the kids, but sometimes no. What's the score going to be, guys? Okay, let's do some score predictions. Cyril's gone for a 3-2 Hammers. Wow, be a good game for that. If that's Cyril. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with a 2-2. That's my stock answer at the moment, a Desmond. But I'll go for a Desmond, I think, today. So let me know. Sweepo's gone for a 2-2, a Desmond as well, despite the fact of wanting a clean sheet. This is the referee screwed us on the offside and gave Balbuena the red card for clearing the ball and hitting the player on the left. Was it really? Oh, there you go. Is this game? I'm just trying to figure out something at the moment. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once again. Rusty B's trying to do two things at once. I imagine that's going to be it. I imagine that would do a good job. But I don't know. We'll just press it and see what happens. Ariola has broken world records in golf for us as our new supermom. Kamalaka Blalpayo has gone for a 5-0. Scott's gone for 4-1. JWP, 3 assists and a goal. That'd be nice. But we got 2-1 hammers. We'll win. Narki's gone for 2. Is that for us? 2-1. Kavanagh is the ref. Doesn't matter who the ref is. As you know, when we all get the ref is, it doesn't matter who the ref is, as you just know they will get all decisions in their favour. It's harsh, but it's true, mate. It's harsh, but it's true, my friend, isn't it? It's it's a bit of a big 6 side, isn't it? So we'll see. Antonio needs to put his goals where his mouth is. Great shout. Yeah, obviously, Antonio. We had the issue, not the issue, but when he was speaking quite candidly about the fact that West Ham are going to finish above Liverpool, and that's exactly what you don't want to say realistically. In all honesty, do you? VA Liverpool for the officials. I'm over for 3-2. JWP free kick winner. Be nice to get that. Narrow 1-0 for us. Indeed. And also, it's my birthday tomorrow. 21 again tomorrow. Never been kissed. So be nice to get a result for me. I'm sure Mr. Moyes, that's part of his team talk. Did the low block. By the way, it's Russ's birthday, so tomorrow. So be a nice birthday present for him. Simples. Wouldn't that be nice? What we got here? Dodgy pen after clear dive for Liverpool. 100% guarantee, and the commentators to say how Liverpool players was entitled to go down. Imagine Antonio gets a hat trick, pulling off them celebrations. Could you imagine? No, I think it's going to be Desmond today. I fancy a 2-2. I think it's going to be a good game. So there we go. Let's hope Salah doesn't start falling over again. Yep, 30th for me. Come on, you Libran hammers. Indeed. All the best people are born in September. And it's like today is former West Ham striker and friends of the channel, Frank Noble's birthday today. And afterwards, if you want to watch a good game, or good, not a good game, a good, what's it called? A video. Me and I spent the best part of an hour talking to Henry Lansbury, formerly of West Ham. We had a great chat. It was really fun. He's such a lovely guy as well. It was a really nice, one of those really nice chats, where it's just bouncing off each other. Really nice guy, and also one of the only midfielders ever to have kept a clean sheet in a top flight game, which he did. So it was against Blackpool. We ended up winning 4-1. But yeah, so check that out afterwards. It was a really good chat with him. Lovely guy. And we'll probably get him back on. Lovely chap. Right, what we've got here. Happy birthday. Enjoy celebrating. Well, it's working. It's Monday, and I hate having a birthday on a weekday, innit? It's awful. What is wrong with Antonio at the moment? He needs to start scoring and keep his mouth shut. Do his talking on the pitch. Yep, agreed. What a result for you if you've never been kissed. Is it a shag? I have no idea what you're on about. We know we are champions of Europe and winning the penalty and winning the Prem. We probably have the same ref who were on the under-21 games doing VAR. Indeed, we need a draw from the NLD today. Both as crap. But I want both teams to lose. Can you want both teams to lose? But that's what I want. I'm really not excited about the North London derby. People going, I really don't give a shit. I don't care who wins. I'm actually wanting Tottenham to win because I don't want Arsenal to win. But then that's Tottenham. And it's just so, I just don't know. Cyril, hope you're well. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. 2-1. That'd be nice indeed. 21 years young, I hear, indeed. 21 plus VAT plus a bit. I think that's how you do it, isn't it? It's a bit of VAT added on to that. That's what I'm on. But yeah, not long. We've got about 7 minutes till kick off. We'll be doing, and I think Anton might be jumping on for the review show afterwards. If not, he'll be doing the review show a little bit later on, which is all good in the hood. Let me just sort this out quickly. We look okay. Yeah, I think my stream looks okay as well. Crosshammers, thank you very much. Russie, Northland abandoned due to monsoon. What lol. Yeah, just both of them just give up. Just give up. Obviously, we're 6th, Liverpool 10th, a top 6 clash. We win, we go. We could go second. We won't go second. We'll go third because something will happen between Tottenham and Arsenal. Brighton are playing today as well. So it's all to play for. It's all to play for. And obviously, then we play shit. Then we obviously play Lincoln on Wednesday. We've got Tom FM, who's a YouTuber, he's a football manager YouTuber, quite a big one actually, bigger than I realised afterwards. We've got him doing. So Chesney Hawks is in the crowd. Just seen Chesney in the crowd. Good old Ches, nice to see him. They both can't lose. Best option to draw, but 3 points for us today. Indeed, all the big games today. And Sky Sports are Sheffield United versus Newcastle. Exactly. Has whoever heard it's raining cats and poodles? Oh, very good. Doesn't look too bad actually. Stanley Car Park 1, West Ham 2. I'm taking a 2-2 as well. Yeah, I think 2-2 would be a good shout. Although my stream decided it wants to give up at the moment, which is a good start. Teams are not just out yet. Although, what is going on? It was going so well. The old stream. But yeah, just a few minutes till kick off. I think we're about 2 minutes behind them. I think. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. In fact, I'm going to start getting ready for the game. Let's get everything ready. Let's get all our bits and bobs on. Ready. Let's do that. Let's center myself a little bit better. There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? And let's do that. We haven't started yet. Don't worry. No, we haven't started yet. Rush, we haven't started yet. Too excited. Get too excited. I love this game, as Patrice Evra would say. And let me just edit that slightly, just to make that a little bit into the middle. See if we can do this live. Teams in a tunnel. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to another game for as obviously Areola in goal. You've got the likes of Zuma, keeping that captain going. Looks like you're giving the V sign. Indeed. Gonna pop off to the game. See you soon. Are you off to watch the? Oh, fine, Scott. Don't worry about us. We're still here. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. We'll still be here. Frano's off. All the best. Good luck to you. Everyone's fucking off. Nice. Very kind of you. Russ, low 21. Not a day over 18. Very kind for you, son. Very kind for you. Yeah. No. It was. When you're getting old, when you don't know how old you are. Do you know? Has anyone else got to that sign where you go, how old am I again? Am I 30, 20, 07 minus? You're sort of like having to count back. What year are we in? I was born in 80 years. Yeah. So I'll be 42 tomorrow. No subtitles. Need you, Russ. Indeed. Essex as they come. Yeah, no subtitles needed today, peeps. No subtitles at all needed today for me. Off ski, back for half time. Chat. Don't forget to hit them likes. Indeed, don't forget to hit them likes. Be much appreciated. I'm staying put, Rusty B, for your legend comedy. Nobody does it better. Indeed. Sweepo's 43. Yeah, I am a pup, Peter. 42, eh? Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Chris, but always ask what age am I? No, I do the same thing. I have to sit there and work my way backwards. Obviously, no Trent Alexander-Arnold today as well, which is good. Isn't it? Big fan of him not playing because he's one of those annoying players who always seems to turn up for against us. I don't know what it is, but he always just does seem to turn up. And the teams are just on their way out. I may well be a couple of minutes behind you guys, just so you guys are aware. So don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get to the goals when they come through eventually. Kudus needs to play. He does need to play, but he's not going to play at the moment. I can see him coming back. I can see, I don't think Antonio's going to get injured soon, surely, and then it's all going to be changed. Everyone's going to move around a little bit. But I'm excited for the game today. I'm excited. I think it'll be a test. It'll be a test, particularly obviously playing Thursday. Obviously, both sides played Thursday. They, Liverpool won at LASK, Austria, and obviously we won ours as well. I don't know how Bowen looked in the warm up. I'll be honest, Peter. I have no idea. I imagine very well. He has a bit of a cold, but always a flu, whatever it was. So we'll see. I think we can get a Gomez. He's a mistake in him. Maybe the same as Matip. I think Antonio needs to be put on Matip. Well, I think they've gone. I mean, Dominic he's been playing very well as well. It worries me, Luis Diaz, in essence, against Soufal. Soufal has been basically shown up every game he's played in the Premier League this year, including Luton. That it does worry me there. Obviously, we're playing in our white strip as well, which I think is very smart. Of which I've got mine for my birthday, Mrs. Budden. Simple presents for Daddy. Simple, just a new shirt. So I opted for the white one first, rather than the home one first. Now it's quite interesting. They've put the formation on the feed I'm watching has put a 4-2-3-1 for West Ham with Souček and Alvarez as the two, and Bowen, Ward-Prowse and Paquette as the front three. Is there only 8 subs on the bench as well? I think there's only 8 subs on the bench as well. Let me just show you I can't show you now, but anyway, I'm popping off to West. What? Well, there's no fake background noise. Well, I turn it off then, Trevor, rather than lose it. I just wanted to keep it keep it exciting. But I turn it off. If we keep you on, I see you got to stay now. Sorry, turned it off now. Antonio needs to be a bulldozer mode. He's class, and McAllister obviously 46. Just bring. I'm 42. Oh, you're 46. Anyway. Just lump Salah and Nunez and Diaz. Very sad about the young Sheffield United. It was very sad. It was very sad, and it looks like we're doing the minutes remembrance for her. I imagine. I don't know. I can't. I haven't got the sound on, so not too sure. There's a kid there who's on what's it called? He's mascot. He's got one of those GoPros in the middle of his chest. Now I think it's her, but I haven't got it on, so I don't know. But yes, we'll be kicking off very, very soon. Can I go live? I'm obviously a little bit later than you guys, just so you know. Well, I thought I must have miscounted. Sitting here with a bunch of Liverpool fans. The only way that good on you, Skevy. Thank you very, very much. Very good on you. So yeah, we're probably about a minute behind what you guys are. Just so if you know, Peanut Bread Man. Something's happening to the ref. What's happening to the ref? The ref's mic's not working, so he's got to turn it on properly. That's probably why they haven't kicked off yet. The ref's mic's not working. So we'll be kicking off very, very shortly when the ref's mic decides to work, which is always a good thing. Not bad. How are you, Peanut Breadman? I hope you are well, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you very, very much. They're sorting the mic out in my link. They're just sorting he's just sorting the mic out. The ref looks like it's packed up just before kick-off. Well, at least we found it now. It looks like West Ham have won the going to be kicking off from left to right. From left to right. JWP will be kicking off, which is good in the hood. And I am very much looking forward to this game. They keep focusing on Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, bless me. Oh, come on, sort it out, boys. God, dear, the refs. It's just. What are they doing? Sorting the refs ear out. Just imagine if we've got 3 points. What a big intent. Yeah, totally agree. Who is driving the 2 buses onto the pitch? Might working, so he can't stop working, so he couldn't hear the calls, the correct calls from VAR. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, could you imagine? But yeah, we should be starting very, very soon. Looking forward to. I'm hoping to get a surprise win. It'd be lovely. Little birthday win for the button. Little birthday win. Thank you very, very much. That'd be nice. I'd enjoy that. I would enjoy that. Oh God, oh, then my it decides to stop just as they're still looks like they're still pissing about. Can't hear nothing. Can't hear nothing. Unbelievable technology. Eh? Technology. And they can't even sort out the bloody things. You getting your special birthday meal? I do the cooking, Peter, don't I? I do the cooking, so might have a cheeky kebab tonight. Might have a cheeky kebab tonight. I hate working. I hate like when it's your birthday during the week, innit? So there we go. It looks like the referee or on a stream, Riley. I can't tell you what it is, but make sure you have the down below. You've got the link to Surfshark and get yourself a VPN. Get yourself a VPN just in case. Looks like we're just about to kick off, which is good. So we are probably about a minute behind the actual game, but hey ho. All the money in the world, and they don't have a good earpiece. Indeed. Those Mickey Mouses, isn't it? We're off. And we finally kicked off. West Ham going left to right. Big boot up from Zuma. Little touchdown. Little ball into the middle from Suchek. Nothing there. Back into the box from Soufal, but it's a foul to Liverpool and Liverpool free kick. Little flurry there. Little flurry. I said special meal. All meals are special, my friend. All meals are special. And don't forget to donate to the food banks. There we go. You see? See what I mean? See? Always thinking of others. Our defence needs to be the ones to be calm today, Russ. Indeed, Peter. So Liverpool play it across the back. Just a little ball up to midfield, just past the halfway line. Intercepted by Aged. Little nice bit of passing, little one touches by West Ham. Getting out of trouble. Well played, West Ham. Emerson, James Ward-Prowse in the middle of the park. James Ward-Prowse takes it, swooping ball to the right-hand side to Soufal. Soufal, first time cross, comes in. Allison punts it away, and it's cleared by Liverpool. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Bit of intent. Emerson with the ball back to Alves. Alves turns. Where's he going to do? He's run across the pitch, lays it back slightly to Zuma. Zuma out to Soufal. Soufal was handled very well. He almost got there from Jones there, I think, in terms of tackling. Raking ball by Zuma all the way to the left-hand side. Nice first touch from Paqueta. Couldn't get there just enough. And it's been cleared by Liverpool. Bright start by West Ham. Bright start. Granted, only a minute 45, but a bright start. Blow the whistle for half time, ref. Yeah. Not working. We try. Anyway, Robertson has got the ball. He's trying to be hounded a little bit by Alves. Nice to see a bit of pressure there. Back to what's his face? Van Dijk. Van Dijk's there. Just little 1-2s back to him from McAllister. West Ham got a reasonably high line, to be honest. I was just about to say that. Wow, just say that. Reasonably high lines. There we go. All of the Liverpool staff drinks in the away end are wearing West Ham shirts. Really interesting. No, Wardy's there as well. Mark Ward's in the away end today. Ball out to Diaz. Diaz against Soufal. I do worry about this in terms of Soufal and Diaz, just because I worry about Soufal more than anything. He's got McAllister. McAllister's got the ball. I mean, they've got some good players, haven't they, Liverpool? And then my screen decides it wants to stop completely. There we go. It's a good start, isn't it? There we go. Ball over, nothing for a goal kick. Let's just try and refresh that quickly while it's doing its thing. There we go. We got back. Are we back? There we go. Goal kick to West Ham with your man. What's his face with Areola? I'm enjoying Areola in goal at the moment. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really, really enjoying him in goal. I think he's playing really well at the moment. It's lovely to see because he's I just think he's a great shot stopper. Russ, not that you could afford him with one, but would you take either Tony despite lack of game time due to suspension? Yeah, probably would. Yeah, I probably would actually. He's a fantastic player. There's no denying it. He's a fantastic player. So we'll see. Liverpool are in the box. It goes out. It's been cleared by Emerson. Out for a Liverpool. Well, come on. What's going on my stream today? It's all over the place today. Anyway, that's the trouble. There's so many games on. They put the wrong bloody games on telly, don't they? It's gone completely down. Anyway, we keep persevering. See if is that one going to work if I do that? I think we could tempt him with the move. No, I think you could. I think it'd be good. It'd be. I think it'll probably go to a bigger club. I'll be honest, Matt. All right. I think it would go to a bigger club. I can get my feed to work. But yeah, no, it's a good player. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely fantastic player. But I just think he's destined to go like to a Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? I could see him at Chelsea or someone like that. Not saying he would doing just as well at West Ham, but there we go. They are playing well together. They are playing. It seems a bit more intent than usual for West Ham, which is nice to see. But we keep plugging away. Particularly when my stream decides it wants to work again, which would be lovely. Although nothing seems to work at the moment. Good stuff. Let's reset that one. That seems to be working. Thank you. Yeah, corner to West Ham. Thank you, Sweepo. You're keeping abreast of what's going on. I do appreciate it. Let's go back to this one. Is that your new set? Looks nice. Dan went very close to the corner. Very well. It's a corner in it. It's a JWP corner. What do you expect? Oh God. Oh dear. Bright start, I must say. Playing well. We've had a couple of corners now, so obviously we're a few minutes behind everyone else. Being in obviously with the whole referee's issue with his bloody earpiece. But yeah. Don't know what happened there. It's not very good today. These streams, sometimes the streams work brilliantly, but these ones not today. Don't know what happened there. What is going on? Is it just the stream or is it my phone? I think it's the stream. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm trying to sort this out. I know this is really awkward. I do apologise, but we're trying to sort this out at the moment. Antonio should have done better there. Ball came across from Antonio, went across, and he should have actually buried that. But it's and I don't think Moyes knows how he missed it. To be honest, more than anything. Let's just get a replay on that. It was a little 1-2. Bowen dinks it. Souček, nice pass. He was actually offside anyway. But very similar to like that the way that ball came into JWP yesterday, and he should have headed it in. He would have been called up offside, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, had a header, a 9-year-old could have scored indeed. But it's it's probably more forward intent than we had for the whole Man City game, in all honesty. Liverpool in the counter attack now, ball forward. To Nunez, has been cut out by Gerd. Well done. Paqueta, lovely turn. Oh, beautiful turn to get out of trouble there. Out to the left-hand side. Antonio misses it. Paqueta, as soon as he hit it, he knew he's gone too far. I think we've got a foul off Paqueta anyway. Beautiful turn by Paqueta. Yeah, Nunez, dirty bastard. This stream's a nightmare today. A complete nightmare today. Hey ho. Hey ho. Yeah, we are playing really, really well. We are playing well at the moment. Well, we're not playing well, but we're not playing bad. Because if we were playing well, we'd have gone up. We'd have been up, a goal or so already. But there's a bit more forward intent than we have had recently. There again, Bowen was that Bowen? Yeah, Bowen had gone up for like a long ball, which didn't really work very well. Imagine if we had a real streak. Yeah, indeed. Why am I? Because I'm watching it on the internet and you're watching it on the telly, Scary. Plus, you've got the whole YouTube stuff. So naturally, you will be more. So naturally, you will be a little bit more ahead of me. So there we go. Thanks. Thanks for that. Yeah, so Paqueta out to the left-hand side. Emerson dinks it back to Paqueta. They love playing together, don't they? Souček to Alves. Nice bit of football. Keeping the ball nicely. All the way back to Zuma, to Sufal, back to Zuma. Alves, Liverpool are trying to push forward, trying to get the ball off us now. But we're quietly comfortable in possession. Again, didn't really help Emerson out there, but Emerson managed to do very well to keep that ball. Again, then hoofs it finally. Little touch. Antonio's managed to keep hold of that, but then loses the ball, obviously, because he's Antonio. 64-36 possession. You're obviously in the same feed as me, Sweepo. 64-36. Yeah, not too bad. Robertson's got the ball now. Scary just won't give any detail of that. Yeah, that's like when I'm watching it at West Ham. I'm about a good minute ahead of Anton. So when West Ham score, I then go and watch his reaction. So I always love to see his reactions to the goals. This bloody feed. Oh, I might try on the old internet. See, my internet is better. Yeah, so I always watch it because I'm a little bit ahead of him then. So it's quite funny how we sort of watch it together. But I like to watch. I like to watch his reactions to it. I think he's always quite funny. He's always a good egg when it comes to that. Let's just do this bit. Nice, do it here so we get better feed off my internet. Yep, okie dokie. If you want the job, do it yourself. I think it's my internet on there. Okay, so Liverpool are ball up to Antonio. Ian, we got my good friend Ian. I can't remember the guy's name as the commentator. And it's a foul to Liverpool, about 10-15 yards out the box, slightly out the box. Nice. Diaz held the ball up and just went over quite easily with Sufal, to be honest. Quite an easy one. So it looks like who's lining up for it? So it looks like McAllister. Looks like McAllister's lining up for it. No, it's not. It's Robertson, or it's the guy I can never pronounce his name. The number 8, slush. What? Yeah, Sloblosley, and then he's taken it, and it's hit the wall, that would have been some free kick to get over the wall and beat Areola. In all honesty, been cleared. Paqueta. Nice little turn, beautiful feet again to get out of trouble on our West Ham on the box. And Emerson clears it. Antonio, heavy first touch, but manages to beat the man. A little dink ball back to Souček. Souček goes out wide to Sufal. Sufal looks up and checks back inside, goes back to Sufal. He went to his checkmate, Sufal. Very good. Again, we can't show the game, Jay, because then we'd be demonetized. So we don't show the game. That's what a watch along's all about. We watch it along with you. So the ball gets hoofed back to Aged, and let's just move that clock up a little bit, just a little bit like that. There you go. That's better. And Paqueta again, very good. Oh, lovely feet from Paqueta. Oh, and basically made McAllister take the foul again. Not allowed to. Indeed. Would love to, but not allowed to. Because that would be a true watch along, wouldn't it? Watch with Russ. So we've got for about it was about 30 and a half, about 14 minutes gone roughly. I'm a little bit ahead now, which is good. So ball comes across to Soufal. Soufal to Souček back inside to Alvarez. Alvarez looks up, looks fit, looks no effects from Man City. Little step around. Emerson, great touch inside, but being intercepted by Matip. Great tackle back by Paqueta. Alvarez, nice ball into, but just doesn't beat the man. JWP, little knockover. Nunez gets out wide to Diaz. Diaz has got a bit of clear space in front of him now. And he cuts inside. Again, cuts inside. Penalty. Penalty to Liverpool. Ball comes across, and again puts his foot out, and basically Salah goes over him, and it's a penalty. Yeah, I mean Salah gets there first, and he just gets tangled up with his feet, and that's a penalty. That's a stonewall penalty. There's no VAR for that needed. That's a penalty. Yeah. So it looks like Mo Salah's stepping up, and we know Ariela's not the best. So the chances are it's going to go in. And it's a goal. It's a free. It's a good penalty by Salah, right down the middle, quite high up, and it's Liverpool 1, West Ham 0. So yeah, frustrating because we've been playing well. We've been playing well until then, but they got us on the counter attack. Damn. Right down the middle. Yeah. He hit it hard and right down the middle. Good penalty. Ariel went completely the wrong way, as he always does. And it's 1-0 to Liverpool with 16 minutes gone, roughly. So all to play for now. We need. There's enough in this game for us. Definitely enough in this game for us. We just need to have a decent shot at goal. I think we can get to them. Come on, West Ham, wake up again. Wake up. Usually does take us. Usually takes it. You know, we have to. I wouldn't say that was he. I wouldn't say that was his. I feel sorry for him because I don't think that was a. That was. It was a strange one. It wasn't like it wasn't like a dirty penalty, if that makes sense. He just put his leg there to get the ball. Salah got there before, and he just went over his legs and tangled him up. He played for the penalty. Typical. It just takes the piss. Swap again for one of their forwards. There you guaranteed live penalty. You got it. What's going on? I don't think that was his. Oh, I know he gave it away, but it's like we know he's a good. I know he's a good player. So there we go. Have you moved to Brazil running a betting site? No, I haven't. You don't get results at Anfield, especially misses. Do you know guys where I can watch the match without having to pay? Yes, I do, but I can't tell you. Lucky defection, putting Salah undeserved leave, but he really played well. You're right. The ball got deflected in, and so again was that side. It was like it was almost like he didn't know what to do. Just what Liverpool needed an early goal. You should always put a bet on Liverpool to get a penalty and Salah to win it. Yep, totally agree. And then let's see what we got. Then let's see what happens. Zuma, great bit of defending against Nunez. Oh, unlucky Alvarez. Just overruns the pass. Ball for the middle, intercepts, and then see that's when Agai's good. Ball comes through and Agai just intercepts it. You know what I mean? No, I'm not worried, Michael, either. Really, to be honest, it's frustrating. We can't let them get a second, and they just swept the ball to. Oh, it was a ball out wide, gets drifted in, and Nunez goes down and basically moans, says, "Oh, it should have been a penalty." No, that one shouldn't have been a penalty. We should be 2 up. Don't know if he should be Trojan. I mean, it's Antonio's fault, one of them. And that's why we should be up. Can't even give people a clue about them taking it, indeed. So he's taking that for a corner. Corner to Liverpool. Andy Robertson taking it. Corners in. Oof. Corners in, and basically it fell to Van Dijk without realising it fell to Van Dijk and went over the ball. Went over the crossbar. It just went all over everyone. Everyone missed it, and it just fell to Van Dijk's feet. And it basically, he didn't think it was going to fit to him. Straight in. Watch them become become Liverpool. Liverpool? Didn't get that one. Anyway, come on, boys. That's it. Come on, let's go. Okay, Bones got the ball. Bones to Suchek. Suchek dinks it over the top for JWP to chase. And Allison has tried to header it out, but actually giving it to West Ham for a corner. Indeed, thanks for the corner. Thank you very much. Indeed. So Torge is basically a Liverpool fan having a laugh, and so is Tem Brokick 3-4-2. Was 3-4-1 already taken? But anyway, JWP with a penalty with a goal kick corner. I'll get it right in a minute. Diver, very good, as in they're differing. I like it. I get it now. So it's a West Ham corner, and you know who's going to be taking it, Mr. JWP. JWP, lovely corner into the box, beautiful corners into the box. Emerson tries to duel it down, doesn't get it out. And it got cleared by Liverpool and a West Ham throw. That was a bit too. It was too easy. Drop again. Too many errors costing him. They call him a Rolls Royce. Ballon Dawson. Who would you bring in? Because we haven't got a left-sided centre back. Who would you bring in? I wouldn't pay Bono after last Thursday. I tell you, Piquet looks the best player on the pitch. I totally agree. I think he's looked head and shoulders above everyone else at the moment. Particularly some of his tight control in the box, just outside the box, which has got him out of trouble. Very, very nice play. Liverpool playing with it in the middle. Back to Van Dijk, just inside the box. Sweeps out to McAllister. McAllister to Matip. Matip brings it forward. See, Stavros doesn't play. He's not left-footed, so he'll be at a disadvantage. You have to play him at the right feet, on the right side of the feet. You have to. I just think Aguirre's having a bit of a bad run at the moment, to be honest. I'm paying for a VPN anyway. I'm not paying for where it doesn't need VPN. Well, West Ham, you should look at Surfshark with the code West Ham Network. You get 3 months free plus 30-day money back. So you can try it for a month and then get your money back. Go to Surfshark and put West Ham Network in the thing in the description for the offer. So do we keep playing again? Errors every week. He's had 2 errors. He's had 2 errors, hasn't he? And that first one, if you watch the Liverpool one, I don't think it was a clear penalty, but it was not. What's the word? It wasn't. I don't know. It's one of those things where he was just caught. It was just caught. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see. Let's get the end of this game first, and then we can debate that for next week. I mean, we've got Sheffield United next week, haven't we? So, do you know what I mean? Arsenal 1 up. I said, Dan. Also, Brighton are 1-up against Bournemouth against Brighton. JVP nice sweeping balling out to Jarrod Bowen. Jarrod Bowen looking up. He's got Andy Robertson in front of him. It looks like Kurt Davies is doubling up. Foul on Soufal from Andy Robertson. Yep. Free kick to West Ham. So free kick to West Ham, pretty much like a corner. It's very close to the corner side. I think Soufal got a good one there. Anyway. So it's a free kick to West Ham, about 10, 15 yards in from the goal thing. What's on your bub? I love you. I filled in your survey. You look very nice. So JWP just lining up for a free kick. As I said, a little bit like 10 yards in and about 15 yards in from the both. Oh, whipped it in, and Souček just couldn't unfortunately get his head to it. It was a little bit sort of shimmied out, and now Liverpool on the attack with Salah. JWP's done very well to keep Salah held up. He's actually fouled him, but doesn't matter. Yeah, another. It was a Souček flick on. But I thought he was trying to get something on it to put into the goal, but he just was wide of the post. And to be honest, JWP, fantastic energy to get back to. Basically, he took the free kick and then pretty much ran back because he saw the output. Yes, actually, you're right. You are right. It's Souček flick on rather than Souček trying to go for a shot. It's a Souček flick on. You're totally right, Troj. Anyway, free kick to Liverpool, about 20 yards out, and looks like Robertson's whipping it in. Virgil van Dijk with a header and being cleared by West Ham for a throw on for Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson out to Diaz. Diaz is doubled up. Soufal, well done, Soufal. Gets a foot in there and out for a Liverpool throw on again. Just over 25 minutes gone. And they've hoofed it up. And go on, Antonio, get in there. Oh, we've stat that one. Matip managed to get the ball back. Out to Mo Salah on the right-hand side. Tries to cut back inside as always. He's gone for a very deep cross, which was very poor and totally evaded everyone. Did he, Troach? Who was the left hand? Who was the right-hand side centre half then? Let me know. Because if it was Zoom, if it was Ogbonna would have played left-hand side. And unless it was Zuma and Dawson, I can't think of any other time, mate. But let me know. Let me know, Troach. Little foul on Bowen then. Hit him on the shin there. So would it have been Dawson? I'll have a look. Was it last seat? When was it, Trojan? I'll have a look at the results and then go back and look at the game. But anyway, I know he's okay, but that's not the answer. You need to have people playing the right side. Oh, Antonio got manhandled there, but the ref said nothing. And it's gone wide to Diaz. Diaz managed to get a touch on it. He's just inside their box. He's cut inside. He's got Soufal against him. He goes to McAllister, takes a shot, goes wide. Oh, whatever. I'll go back and have a look through the old highlights, mate. It's not ideal. It's not ideal to have someone not with your dominant foot. But we'll see. I mean, it says we've got Lincoln on Wednesday, and then we've got Sheffield United the following Saturday. So, well, it might be an improvement, Troj, if it works. It might not work, and it's no improvement in it, and then you've just made yourself awkward there. I don't. You're down if you do, and down if you don't. West Ham got the ball just inside the half. Paqueta to Alves. Alves back to Aged. Aged to JWP. JWP looks up, takes a little touch and goes sideways to Zuma. Zuma little touch forward, point back to JWP. Yep. Fedster says I would play some of the youngsters on Wednesday, like Mbama. Do you know what? I'd almost stick with the same side that I'd go as strong as possible. I think the Carabao Cup is our best chance of winning anything this year and getting back into Europe, in my opinion. Particularly with 7 teams, 7 all Premier League sides, I'd go all out for the Carabao Cup, and play the European side. Gomez ball into the middle. It's been taken out by Sufal. Antonio needs to start putting his weight about. He ain't done nothing apart from miss a couple of sitters. They've gone out wide. Gomez has got the ball. Gomez looks up, a little touch with Jones, but it gets Emerson gets involved and gets rid of it. It's true. I would go. I'd go the likes of Fornals. I'd go with go with Ings. I'd go with Cresswell. I'd go with Ogbono. I literally would play it the strongest possible side. The strongest possible side. Really, how interesting. How interesting. Thank you, Norman. Good to know. We'll see what happens, isn't it? We'll see what happens. We'll see what Moisey wants to do. So us talking about it, but unfortunately, we're not in the dugout, are we? Diaz got the ball, plays it out wide, goes back into the middle. McAllister to Salah. Salah looks up, little touch to Gomez. Gomez back to Salah. They're playing the ball back a little bit of an overpass back by Salah to Gomez, but Alisson clears that up quite nicely. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk looks up, little ball into the middle. Jones Diaz picks the ball up in the middle. Jones gets the ball. Alves, he just clipped him. Just clipped Diaz, trying to high press it a little bit. And it's a free kick. It's Liverpool just inside their half. Antonio needs to take a few out. We're being kicked. Burnham's already been taken. Yeah, he's got to start battering people. He's not being this sort of battering ram that he has been. And that's the trouble. Everyone, we talk about how great Antonio is sometimes, but sometimes he just don't do it. He's not physical enough sometimes, which is ridiculous for someone who's that big to not be that physical. Emerson does well to prevent a corner there. That goal killed our momentum, as it would do, Trojan, wouldn't it? As it would do, to be perfectly honest, as it would do. Joe Gomez has got the ball. He's going to throw. They've got the ball in the middle. Goes out wide. Cuts back into Salah. Salah, this is weird sort of left foot shot and just eludes everyone. Just eludes everyone. Well done by Souček. Gets the ball. Come on, boys. Where the attack is. Gets intercepted by McAllister. We were on the forward foot then. We aren't streetwise like other teams. Get brushed off. You're totally right. Nolan needs to get in Antonio's ear and turn to become a beast. Very good tackle by Souček. I would have re-signed Andy Carroll after he left Everton. Not Cresswell, please. Well, that's the only exception. You might put Ben John. You could put Tilo Kehrer left back, couldn't you? Really great tackle by Souček. I just let's remove that. Tommy. They just had a bit of treatment for Curtis Jones based on the Tommy Souček tackle, which I don't think was that bad. In all honesty, I don't think it was that bad. Matt says, "Don't think we'll see Ben Johnson again. Think he'll be gone in January." Yeah, I agree. Well, we're not going to sign a new contract, so whether they try and get some money for him in January, maybe. Anyway, West Ham got the ball back in the midfield. Emerson's got the ball. A lot of touches for Emerson. And it's gone out to Zuma. Zuma to Sufal. Zufal cuts back inside. Back to Zuma. Nice bit of play. The ref is refusing to put Curtis Jones back on. So let's go. Bowen out for a West Ham throw in. Sufal picks it up. Back to Bowen. And now Diaz are on the counter attack. Nice bit of play. Nice, mate. Sufal's doing all right against Diaz, I'll be honest. Yeah, did too bad. Van Dijk's got the ball, lays it back to Curtis Jones. Pardon me, peeps. Curtis Jones back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gomez. Gomez looks up. Nice little touch back from Gomez, actually. Well done. See, that's again. Antonio just gets shoved off the ball. Absolutely shoved off the ball. Gomez basically tells him to go. Diaz is in the middle. Diaz puts it wide. Emerson does well to get a touch on that because Salah was right behind him. Nice little touchback by Sabozzo. That's a very good touch. Salah takes a shot. He gets deflected. And Zabos is a fucking good player. He's very, very good. Goes all the way back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk sprays it to the left-hand side to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones out to Diaz. Diaz looks back up. He's got Zuma. He takes on Sufal. No problem at all. Alves, he runs into Alves, and Alves gets the foul. Gets fouled. Well, he's the fouler. I think he runs into him, but I think Alves knows exactly what he's doing there. He knows exactly what he was doing there. Just imagine TC and Macri in his team. Oh, he'd only play one, wouldn't he? Moyes would only play one, though, wouldn't he? So sell him in January instead of letting go. If Moyes is crap today, Liverpool won't want to sign him. I think Liverpool will be more interested to sign Kudus now, I reckon. I'll be honest. Slightest touch shouldn't be so naive indeed. Gary, good morning to you. Hope you're well, my friends. I think he'll be gone in. I think Salah will be gone next summer, and I won't be surprised they try and buy Kudus rather than Bowen. I'll be honest. Yep, Alves got a booking for that. I think that was a bit of a professional foul from him, to be honest. But they've got a free kick about 10, 15 yards outside the box. Looks like Salah and Zabroska. Emerson's gone for the extractor fan. You know, when they sort of lie one person down, that's Emerson's job this time. Again, record this season, bullied at Bournemouth by Solanke, sent off against Chelsea, duel against pub team Luton, big error against Man City, Liverpool go penalty away. There is a pattern, says Ballon Dawson. On this show, maybe again should have gone to the Saudis. Right, so it looks like Zabroska scores, hits the post, drafts excluded. What I said, draft extractor. I'm so tired. Excluder, that's what I meant. Not extractor. Fucking idiot button. What an idiot. Anyway, Liverpool got the ball at the right hand side. Right hand side gets back in the middle. McAllister, midway through into the West Ham half, he sprays it to Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson to Zabrowska. Back to Andy Robertson. And goes to McAllister. McAllister all the way back to Allison. Good bit of pressing by West Ham. Slightly higher line now. It's nice to see. Allison, sweeping ball, gets completely lost. Straight back to Areola. Good. Oh, bless it. It's hard being always. It is, Sweepo. It is. Anyone want to send me a birthday card or a present, feel free. You know, send it to my address. Love a little birthday card from you guys. Be lovely. Zuma didn't help Areola out there with that pass, to be honest. But Areola managed to get something out of it. It's gone to Salah. Oh, shit. Poor clearance by Gerd. Wasn't helped by Zuma. Back into the middle. Middle goes one pass, two pass. Salah just outside the box. Sweeps it in. Would you swap Kudus for Bowen? I'd swap Kudus for Antonio, to be honest. Antonio's done absolutely nothing for me this first half. Nothing. That's who I'd swap. Because you're going to play if you're playing the low block anyway, they're not pumping any balls up to him anyway to like fend off people. Although saying that, he's just gone and done a long one, but he's gone. Then Suchek will take the more sort of brunt of that. Foul for West Ham. Suchek fouled in the air by Luis Diaz. West Ham for a throw on. I agree with Kuz and see how he goes. We know he can educate. He scored 2, didn't he, officially, according to the UEFA website. They gave him the second goal. Sufa, long throw into the box. Misses everyone. JWP versus Salah. JWP wins. Again, lovely turn. And that's when he's good. He could have played that straight back to Areola, but he turned, and that was a really nice little bit of football there by Ged. And that's what you get when you with someone like him. Paqueta to Bowen. Bowen's inside. He's in the box. Oh, he takes a knock. No, ref says he fell over. Antonio to Suchek. Oh, corner to West Ham. So basically, the ball came in. I think I think Bowen gets knocked off the ball. Not a foul. And the ball comes through. Let's have a look again. No, he wins the ball. McAllister wins the ball. That was not bad. That was nice from Bowen. Yeah, no, it wasn't a foul. He wins the ball. But it's a corner for West Ham. JWP corner goes for a short one. Headed straight out. Another corner other side. Yeah, possibly. But I think he was probably looking for the penalty as well, I think. Matt, to be honest, in all honesty, I think he was looking for it. But it's a penalty. It's not penalty, another corner. Other side now. JWP went for the sort of the near post flick on one. We know his varieties of corners now. So he went for the near post. So imagine this one will probably be a long one, back post. Let's have a look. JWP goes for a deep one. Oh, it's a beautiful corner. It is. He puts them on a plate. But we just can't. Can't just get him in. Emerson were there against Salah. Emerson, nice. Suchek gets involved there. Ball over the top. Bowen's got the ball to Antonio. Antonio out to the right hand side. Sufa's got the ball. Bowen's there. Give it to Bowen. He's done it again. Yes! Jared Bowen, almost identical to the JWP goal. Almost identical. What a fantastic goal. Ball comes out. Antonio to Sufal. Sufal, ball round the side. Another cross from Sufal. And Bowen was exactly the same position to JWP against Man City. It's 1-1. 1-1. What a goal. 2 goals, 2 diving headers. Let's have it. 2 goals and 2 assists from bloody Sufal as well. Ball gets played from Paqueta knocks it down from Bowen. Bowen for Antonio. Antonio goes to Sufal. Looks up. He's all on his own. Diving header again. Beautiful header from Bowen. Nicely cushioned. Another goal. Yes. And that's what Sufal can offer. He can offer it when he wants to. He scored in all 4 away games. He was the first time since Vic Watson to score in 3 successive. So it's the first time ever in our history he's scored in the first 4 away games in West Ham, I believe. We've scored in every one of our Premier League games as well this season as well. Yeah, thought should have played that the first time, but well done. Indeed. And it's 1-1. We did not see that one. I did not see that one coming, I'll be honest. I did not see that one coming, but it's a goal. It's a goal for West Ham, and it's 1-1. And you can hear the fans, you can hear the West Ham fans singing now. Obviously, West Ham are massive everywhere they go, having drawn currently drawn 1-1, being almost out of it, really, to be honest. Right, let's have a look here. What we got here? What are people saying? Can I just say for the record, I personally hate the West Ham's massive song. It's just my opinion. Don't shoot me, says Sweepo. What about Bowen's on fire? Do you like Bowen is on fire then? That's the thing. Your defence is towering quite that. Yeah, indeed. Didn't have Bowen scoring a header down for a bingo card, indeed. Like ball comes offside. Offside, thank God. Ball came across. It was like a 1-2, and Curtis Jones was put it in, but he's offside. Whew. Szoboszlai is a great ball from it. He's fantastic. What a player he is. Szoboszlai takes the ball now. I know how to pronounce his name. I can say it all the time now. It was Diaz to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai looks up, sees Curtis Jones. Yeah, he was offside. He was offside, surely. I'm sure they're going to check it, but I'm sure they're going to check it. Oh, I don't know, though. We'll have to see. Yeah, he's offside. To me, it's clear daylight between him and him. How's that not offside? What? Surely that's is so obviously offside. I don't get it. Yeah. Thank fuck for that. I was about to say. Surely that was offside. I couldn't see how it wasn't offside. I just couldn't see how that wasn't offside. It just took forever for that VAR check to be complete. But hey ho. And Jurgen's not happy. Yeah, exactly. Look at the lines of the pitch. It was clearly offside. I don't understand that. Do not understand that at all. So it looks like it's 400 minutes added time. Antonio gets a knock. Paqueta. Oh, he finally gets, someone finally takes him down. Ball gets out wide. Salah versus Emerson. Emerson tries it instead. Nunes. Good save by, well, it's a poor shot, but good save by Areola, to be honest. There was a sweeping moment there, and yeah, a bit poor, mate. Yeah, maybe it's a bit poor from Paqueta in terms of that. You know, but he got muscled out a little bit. But yeah, no, it was. But he's been doing that all game, all game. Oh, Bowen's taking an awful knockdown there. So maybe Kudus might come on second half after all. Alves has got the ball. Nice little interception from Zuma. Zuma to Paqueta. Paqueta back to Souček. Souček long ball. Bowen's feeling his knock. Got about another 2 minutes of this half, I'd say. It's gone wide to Gomez. Gomez looks up, cuts back into McAllister. McAllister looks up. Where's he going to go? He's going to go probably left. No, he's going right to Salah. Salah versus Emerson 1-on-1. He got Gomez in the overlap to Gomez. Gomez back to Salah, just on the line with the West Ham box. Back to Szoboszlai. Oh, I forgot how to spell his name then. Goes back out to McAllister. Salah from McAllister. Emerson hoofs it out back to McAllister. He could have controlled it and goes out for a West Ham corner. Sorry, throw on. I'll take that. I'll take that today. I'll take that today, my friends. I will take that in a month of Sundays. I will take that for a month of Sundays. About 2 minutes left of the first half in terms of injury time. JWP again, nice tackle. And Liverpool got the ball across the back. Antonio's knocked down now. It looks like he's hurting his stomach. Alves needs to be a bit careful because he's still in a yellow card. Szoboszlai goes out to the right to Gomez. Gomez, in case of deflection, goes out for a corner. Not a fan of Sufa, but he can cross the ball, that's for sure. Yeah, he can do. He can do. And he hasn't done too badly today against Diaz. It's a corner as Zaposlav has taken the corner. Possibly the final action of the half, looks like, to be honest. We're just about to enter the 4th minute of added time as it's a high ball. Van Dijk clears it and it goes out again. Big clearance by Ged. Why not put Kadukis forward? We may well have to. If Antonio is injured. Allison didn't help McAllister there with that pass, but they managed to do it. And it goes out wide. Andy Robertson's got the ball in. Good tackle. Handball's there. That's it. West Ham ball. Andy Robertson was like on the left on the right hand side, and Randy handled it for no reason at all. But that should be it, surely. So he gets fouled. Andy Robertson just sweeps it. And it's half time. So it's half time. West Ham 1. Liverpool 1, West Ham 1. Mo and again having a good old chat there. Having a good old chinwag. So, yeah, Salah after 16 minutes, Bowen after 42 minutes. And it's Liverpool 1, West Ham 1. Not bad. Not great. I mean, we well, in a minute, we'll do our sort of half-time reviews. Yeah, that cop end's going to be massive, isn't it, at the moment? That's why West Ham only have a small allocation in terms of away allocation at the moment. But yeah, I mean, did well there knocking everyone over. He certainly did. He did try his best to knock everyone over completely. Let's have a look at some of the stats. Obviously, let's look at the other games. It's Arsenal 1, Spurs 1. Romero scored an own goal, and then Son equalised for Spurs. Is he in my fantasy team? I think so. Brighton 1. AFC Bournemouth 1. Solanke went ahead for Bournemouth after 25 minutes. And Perez, the left back from AZ Alkmaar, scored an own goal at half time. We are 1-1 and Chelsea are 0-0 with Aston Villa. Stats for the game. 65% possession to Liverpool, 35% for West Ham. Liverpool had 11 shots. We had 7. They had 2 on target. We had 2 on target. We had a higher percentage than them. We had 4 corners, there 2, and 7 fouls to their 6. So not too bad. As we saw last match, if you take Antonio off, we look weaker as a unit. We do. But Antonio just doesn't seem to be on the ball today, does he really? Good half people saying low block does not work when we go down. Mickey the Tank. He needs to be the tank again, though, doesn't he? So we have to put up with his poor finishing. We would have took 1-0 at half time before. Yep, me too. Playing well. Kudus to win a 2-1, predicted 2-1. How good am I? That goal from Bowen has got to be up there with goal of the month. I think JWP's was better. I think JJ was pleased. We're done, man. What are you doing, DeCanio? We're finished, man. We're finished. It will be behind play. It's about a minute behind. Hopefully, you are a genius, Paul. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 looks good to me. I think it's going to be interesting what happens at half time. Will there be any knocks? Because I think there's going to be some people who are going to be. I mean, Antonio took a knock towards the end. Bowen took a knock towards the end as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit. I've got a feeling there's going to be maybe a sub or 2, just because I see West Ham being a bit. A few guys definitely looks a bit like they took a knock. That's for sure. So should we win something? Should we do a draw? Let's do a draw. Fuck it. I'm in a good mood today. We won all. What have we got here? What have we got here? What can I get rid of? Hey, here we go. I'll do. Okay. We've got here a signed Ian Bishop notebook. A signed Ian Bishop notebook. These are available on Amazon, by the way. And if you want to win that, in the chat, on here, I want you to put in the. I want you to put in hashtag. What should we put? Let's put hashtag happy birthday. Yeah, so for me, for my birthday. So if you want to put in, if you want to win the Ian Bishop thing, if you put in hashtag Russ happy birthday, just for a half time, we'll do a draw, and the winner will win Ian Bishop signed notebook, signed by the man himself. And we'll come back to that in a minute. Like Matt's done, so you could be with a chance of winning. We'll give it until just before half time, finishing. We'll finish. Lucky Bowen scored. He looked sluggish until then. How was it not a yellow ball for? Yeah, it was. He swiped it. I don't know. Challenge on Bowen in the box was a penalty. He has made no contact with the ball. But then, yeah, I suppose you could say they would have looked at VAR. Alan, put it all in one word. All in one word. John, put it all in one word. Otherwise, the software won't pick it up. So you have to put it in as one word. No worries. Kenny had a few issues with the stream at the beginning. I think we did, but I think we're about a minute. And a half behind. Can I have a Trevor Morley one? I haven't got Trevor's. Have I got a Trevor one? No. If you like these draws, every week, every month, we do them for our members, and it has to be this way. It has to be this way. Otherwise, the system will not pick it up. It has to be like this, otherwise my system won't pick it up. We do them every month, so if you enjoy what we're doing, don't forget to like the stream, comment, share, all that type of thing, and if you want to be a channel member, you get entered into these automatically every month. So there we go. Don't put Russ in, just put happy birthday. Amazing to see us come back to come out of the block so quickly this season, unlike last season. I thought we started quite well. Just put hashtag happy birthday, Alan. Just the hashtag happy birthday. Otherwise, it won't pick it up. Trini won the Trevor Morley one. There we go. And next time we see Trev, I'll get him to sign a couple more and we'll have them and we'll put them out for our members anyway. We've got this one. I've got this to give away. This will probably be for October's draw. We've got another one of these. Which is a if you like Trevor Brook, actually Morley signed this one. So this is a Dagenham Motors. I create. You got like Ludo, like Potsy. You got Kenny Brown. I think you got Morley there, and that's going to be for October's draw. So if you want that sweepo, you got to become a channel member. So hit the button down there, join. I think it's like £2.99. Or something like a couple of quid a month, and you automatically get entered into the draw. So that's going to be for October. So there you go. Morley Bowen is the new Morley. Give him a moustache. If we still win one, if we're shot Suchek off of Suchek, yep, become behind striker Jerry P next. Yep, it's just Russie B. Yeah. Just put hashtag Russie B. It's my birthday tomorrow, by the way. So as I said, if you want to win that, put it in. I can't remember who won the draw for us when we did it. I can't remember, but we do that. We might do a double one for October. We might do that, and I've still got a West Ham football from last year, signed football from the squad that won the Europa League last year. You see, and Sweepo's gonna enter the draw now, so you'll be in it for October. Simples. Well done. Thanks for joining, mate. Thanks for joining. High press versus them was working, and Paqueta was nicking the ball played into his area. I totally agree. How are you feeling? Confident at all? Thank you, Frano. I'm in. You certainly are. And so you get all the emoticons, and you get your little thing and that type of thing. Thank you, Jane. I'll be doing the Monday. I'll be doing the review, the rating anyway. It's happy birthday to me then. Thank you. I think I'll tell you what we should do. Let's do what we did last time. Actually, we'll be 2 o'clock, 4 minutes. Still got a couple more minutes to go. We'll do it in a minute's time. Have I got a timer? Have I got a timer here? I used to have a timer. Okay, we've got 60 seconds. We'll put a 60-second timer on. If you want to enter into winning a signed Ian Bishop notebook. If you put in if you put in that hashtag, as that appears, hashtag happy birthday, you'll be entered into that, and we'll do that in less than we'll start again because I've just done it. We'll start again. We'll do another 60 seconds starting from now. So that will be run very, very shortly. So if you want to be in for a chance of winning a signed notebook by Ian Bishop, then put in hashtag happy birthday, and we'll then get that going. 42 seconds to go, and after that we'll do we'll do that first. We'll do that draw. Then after that we'll do our 1 minute, our one word match day review as well, because it's quite fun. Right, if we just do this and do while we got 24 seconds to go. I got 24 seconds to go. If you're lucky, I'm going to give you 24 seconds more. You got to go. Do you see? No. And then if we get the second screen ready, then we can do it live, and you can see there's no cheating because it's all done through the computer. It's all very clever. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, time is up. Time is up, as it says. So let's get whirling with the Merlin and get this one going. No, we don't want that. Done 45 minutes. We want the giveaway tool. That's what we want. So let's put in hashtag happy birthday, and then start collecting the comments. Okie dokie. And let's please don't, Russ. I know. And let's draw. Let's see who got through. And the winner of it was, if it was me, obviously, I'm not going to count. West Ham Network won't count. Matt Foster. Well done, Matt. Matt won. Congratulations, Matt. Matt, if you can email us, westhamnetwork@gmail.com, we'll then get that. I'll post it out to you next week. You all right, mate? Well done. Nice one, Matt. Matt's always a nice one on there. Matt's always on there. So well done, Matt. So you won. So congratulations, Matt. Good to see, man. Good to see. Well done. Well done, Matt. Well done, Matt. Young man. So yeah. Okay, right. What I want to do now is I want to go through I want you to give me your one word halftime reports. Yeah, I want your one word halftime reports. So it might be, I don't know, massive. It might be whatever. Okay, I want your one word halftime reports. So just one word in the chat of your analysis of the first half. That's what I want. And we're going to go through all. So like Cyril's done, sketchy. I like that. Sketchy. Bowen, brilliant. Scummy, standard. What we got here? Compact, gritty. Get Antonio and put Caduce on. Maybe Antonio. Gritty, hopeful, entertaining. Great, says John. Great, says John. Nice to see. What we got here? Unlucky, narrow, unlucky, predicted. Better. See, a lot. It's very encouraging words, isn't it? Very encouraging. No, I like that. That's good. What's he said? Can you get? Oh yeah. Sorry, Anton's just telling me to do stuff. Thanks, Anton. What else we got? We got second half straight away or later. I think too much. Hopeful, 35%. Indeed, 35%. Wow, could you believe it? Just going through the stats. They just bring up the stats again for the first half. Bring it through the stats. There's a 65% possession to Liverpool, 35 to West Ham, 11 to 7. They've had 322 passes, 168. They completed 285. We completed 130 with 168. That's not bad. We have 4 corners, 7 fouls, 1 yellow card. Moyes, satisfactory. Caduce, reliance. Yeah, indeed, reliance. Reliance on that on JWP, the old cheat code that is JWP. We'll be going. What will happen is as soon as we finish today, Anton will be doing the review show almost straight afterwards. So for those of you watching now, you should you should be able to just stay there and it will automatically take you over when I'm finished. That's the way it usually works. If I can find the right button. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's just get it all ready for him. So he can, done it for him. Variable. Nice word there, Andy. Variable. Mistake apart, we almost perfect first half performance. So why not change? So why would you change it? I'm just having a look. It doesn't like when there's any obvious subs that I can see. Bowen's still there in terms of just the team ready to go out. JWP's there. Can't see Alvarez yet, but maybe he's just coming in late. Antonio's there. I can't see Alvarez at the moment, but we'll see. Biased. Wow. There's Alvarez in here. When Antonio has to think he's diabolical. You're totally right. If you give him time, he almost like his brain just goes. Burp. But yeah, I know exactly what I mean. Bias. How haven't had a yellow? The ref that yellow card, that part where he sweeps the ball. I can't understand that. Thorgeir's unlucky. That's what I thought he was unlucky that time. But the thing is, we've got this got this narrative of him being like a mistake king. So actually, we see everything. So I think he was unlucky personally. Again, needs to step up, but it'd be unfair to pinpoint the penalty on him. Yeah, so I agree. Matt, you won. Well done. Email me, westhamnetwork@gmail.com, and I'll put it in the post for you, man. Second half about to start. Come you irons. I'd like to see it change too. I'm sure Moyes would leave it to we go behind. I think there's about 60 minutes. I reckon we know it's the sub's going to make. And last time he did make him quite. What was the word? He did do the subs quite early, didn't he? Really, for the Man City game, and they're off. And second half starts. Obviously, West Ham right to left, Liverpool left to right, as always happens. They swap ends, and the ball goes wide, goes straight into the box, straight into the West Ham half. Zuma literally munches Diaz, absolutely munches the man, but it's offside. Yeah, well, Matt, that's why you got to watch. You got to keep an eye on all the channels because we drop some prizes, and Sweepo's become a new member as well. So thanks for joining us, Sweepo. He'll be entered into the prize draw in October for the signed Dagenham Motors poster. He'll also be shouted out when we do the little video things all the time. He gets exclusive content. He gets exclusive options to if we're interviewing like ex-players or whatever to ask questions. We sort of beforehand. So we did that with Henry Lansbury this week. So people like John McCarthy and various others had like put questions towards him, which was really good. So all that type of stuff you get for a couple of quid. Absolute bargain. Good man. I'll sort that out later on. Sort it out tomorrow. On my birthday. Let's go. It's unfair to pin all the blame on again. It's coming over games that is costing us. If we cannot give up, if we cannot give up an early goal, we'll win. Yes, let's try not to concede in the first 5 minutes, please. Ball goes out to Emerson on the right hand side. On the left hand side, I think we're going to win it. He's on the bench, my friend. He's on the bench. He is on the bench, surging forward, drawing 3 plays. I like Emerson. I really like him. The way his first thing is to go forward, and I love that. Throw for Emerson and Paqueta. Little touch back inside, misses it. Paqueta tries a nice little sort of hoof ball to Bowen. Nice idea though. I didn't hit it particularly well, but he saw that pass about 3 times before everyone else. That's what I love about Paqueta. Ali Robertson on the left hand side, surging forward. Diaz has absolutely completely done him. Completely done Soufal. So and that's the trouble with Soufal. Yes, he can cross it, but he just gets done for pace all the time. Absolutely done by Diaz then. Swepo, not Sweepo, Swepo. Is that right? Wish we had Emerson 25. Yeah, I agree. We need wine. Always need some wine. Be lovely. Couple of shots of tequila. I think it'd go well. Cross from Robinson. So check out Bowen then out. Paqueta. I love the way Paqueta just gets involved in everything, doesn't he? Everything he does. Robinson's got the ball. He's just no. It's Curtis Jones. Paqueta's got the ball. What's he going to do? Little ball to Bowen. Bowen hoofs it down the line. Antonio is the wrong side of Sabosla. Antonio's doing some weird things with juggling the ball, but he's lost it. And Liverpool got the ball back. They've got the ball. I'm gonna. Do you know what? Sorry, Trevor. I know you didn't like. I'm gonna put some sound on just to make it a little bit atmospheric. I don't care. I like it. So what we got here? Don't bring Benny on. Bring on Kudus to scare them with his pace. Nick will win. I totally agree. That's it, Russ. Swepo. Why Swepo? Let me know. Moyes is very hesitant. It's like, makes change dynamics. Always like for like and always a boring time. You say that, but the Man City game, he was going to make those two. He brought on the likes of Kudus and Benny, didn't he? He brought them both on, and it was going to be for, like, as I said, Souček and oh no, it's nothing. And Souček and I can't be the other one was, and Fornals, wasn't it? No, I can't remember. No, Fornals, not Fornals, but unfortunately, then the injury happened, and he could never do it, and that was a real shame. So I thought he would have had a good chance then. But anyway. So Souček in the middle, nice header. Gomez leaps well ahead of JWP. Souček takes the ball back off Paqueta's legs. Nice. Nice. And Arieli gets the ball. Long raking ball to the right-hand side for Bowen to chase. Andy Robertson intercepts out for a West Ham throw-in, which Soufal will take about 10 yards into the West Ham to Liverpool half. Souček goes down. Soufal goes down the wing. Interception by McAllister. Soufal does Soufal, no problem. And Diaz has got the ball out wide. It's gone back to Subitzer. I can't even pronounce it. Goes out to back post, intercepted by Bowen. Alves out. Antonio just falls over his own feet. Robertson's got the ball to Diaz. Diaz is cut into the middle. He takes a shot. Very wide, very poor. I wish Antonio would just use his weight. Do you know what I mean? He just frustrates me so much. Areola, goal kick. Goes wide to Emerson. Emerson's little touch forward. Looks up, cuts it back inside. Paqueta, he just made Nunes look like a mug then. He just knew Nunes was right behind him and just dinks it round him. Bowen's got the ball, gets into back in the middle, goes back to Alves. Alves to Paqueta. Paqueta looks up nice. Well, Bowie does really well to hold the ball up and ride the charge of McAllister. McAllister, JWP takes it to Emerson. Emerson crosses it in. No, he gets intercepted by Joe Gomez and Curtis. Subitzer, his name was, I can't remember. Number 8. I'll call him number 8. Nice bit back and forth that was from West Ham and from Liverpool. Now McAllister's got the ball, goes to Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson to Nunes. Nunes holds the ball up, gives it to the number 8. The number 8 looks up, gives it to McAllister. McAllister then decides to go back to Randy Robertson. Diaz is on the side, is on the wing. No, it wasn't. It was Curtis Jones. I thought very similar from here. The Cannon says, if I was built like Mickey, I wouldn't be the one falling over. I totally agree. Michael Blees says, if Salah's got the ball in the middle. Oh my God, how did Nunes miss that? So Salah had the ball on the box and literally he passed it straight through to Nunes, who was probably on the penalty spot. And it's probably ended up as almost as it was a West Ham, it's gone on the corner. I don't know how he missed that. I don't know how he missed that. Mo Salah, lovely little dink inside, no look pass. Nunes takes a first time shot and he blazes it wide. If Antonio was as good as his mouth, he'd be a world beater. I totally agree. And now West Ham, little let off there. Come on we go now. Soufal raking ball to Antonio, who takes a touch, and he actually keeps the ball. Congratulations. Goes back to Paqueta. Paqueta, lively roop. Oh, that was a nice ball. If that was half a yard high, I would have gone to Bowen. Now Souček's got the ball. Soufal's got the ball. Is that a foul? Foul to West Ham. We did get very lucky there. He was better. Eskia Antonio. Oh, good question. 2-2 at the London Derby now, is it now? Ain't that the truth? Running his mouth and playing like a donkey. Exactly. For someone who thinks we're going to finish above Liverpool, he's not acting like it. Yeah, it's 2-2. It's Brighton now 2 and up against Bournemouth. It's still Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 0. Who scored for Bournemouth? The second goal was Mitoma. Damn, I took him out of my fantasy football league team. I'm doing quite well in the West Ham Network one. I'm doing quite well. But it's a free kick, sort of. Rice off at half time, didn't happy on the bench. Good. So it's a JWP free kick. It's pretty much a corner. It's pretty much a corner now. About 5 yards in. He's gone back. Oh! It was almost identical to the Kudus goal against what's name against TSB. Bone was all on his own. All on his own. Free header. And he's headed it almost straight into Alisson's hand. Damn, that was so close. That was so close. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. That's what I mean. We can again. It's the cheat code, isn't it? That Anton was speaking about. That was fantastic. Right, so McAllister's got the ball, but in the middle of the Liverpool Park, he's gone out to Andy Robertson. Mine just went blank then. He is quality. You're totally right, Kelly. I don't like him either, but he is quality. And then Matip's got the ball. He's running forward. Antonio, just like use your weight, man. Finally, use your weight. Just bulk, and then he falls over again. Oh. Gomez has got the ball. Paqueta's done well. Oh, well played, Paqueta. Fantastic. What fantastic defending. Literally on the goal line, and he just dinks it with his left foot and looks like absolute mugs. He is on another planet today. I tell you what. Seriously, he is fantastic. He is amazing. He has had the bit between his teeth today. He's done. He chipped over McAllister, I think it was, and just. But that all started from on the goal line, where literally he's just touched it round someone like a complete mug. He's been amazing. Yeah, very much so. Good tackle by Souček. He totally didn't win the ball, but now he gets the foul. Souček just literally fouled him. I thought he won the ball. I don't think it was a foul. I thought he actually got some of the ball. But anyway, Liverpool got the ball in the middle. Is that a free kick again to Liverpool? Liverpool got a free kick. Bang in the middle. No, Antonio again. Fucking hell, Antonio. That's a typical forward foul that was. Yeah, exactly. Gives away. But it was like a little, really niggly, like just a little, at the back of his knee. You know, his knee on his, just like clips his foot. Don't like that. Not a problem. Anyway, yeah. He should not be named. So Liverpool got a free kick about, well, that's 40 yards out. Long raking ball to the back post. Van Dijk cleared by Emerson out of the line. Alvarez clears it again. Very good. And then it gives him out to Paqueta. Paqueta does the right thing to get a nod down. Antonio is he's just asleep again. Tell you what, I mean, man of the matches are Szoboszlai for Liverpool and Paqueta. I mean, both have been amazing. Fantastic. West Ham ball? West Ham throw? Yep, looks like West Ham throw. Klopp's just like not even bother. Oh, just give us the ball, Klopp. Thank you. I'd rather play Ings and Antonio. I mean, I really liked Ings. I thought Ings played really well against TSC. And we've got, as soon as we touch Liverpool player, the ref gives a foul. We get blatantly fouled and get F-all. Indeed. Or they just pass it with their hand and don't get nothing. That's the one that surprised me first half. Get that donkey off and Kudus on. That's who I bring on. That one, no, that's useless. Get another free kick. They're so soft, Liverpool. Salah's got the ball on the right-hand side. He's trying to cut inside. Poor ball in the middle and cleared by Zuma. Antonio gets pushed off the ball again. Is this guy like, is he being replaced? Ball's over the top. Nunes goal. Ball come over the top. Nunes got in between the two midfielders, the two centre halves, and just dinks it with his left foot over Areola. And it's 2-1. That has all come down to Antonio losing the ball. Bugger. Oh, bugger. Bugger. Considering he completely fluffed that first one earlier on. I mean, so what happened? McAllister's got the ball. He looks up. No one's offside. Good run straight in between the two defenders. Both defenders probably keep an eye on him. Think he's the other one. Actually, maybe I'd suggest Zuma should have closed down on Nunes rather than Aguerd, to be honest, because he was in front of the runner. Aguerd was keeping an eye on Salah rather, and he just dinks it with his foot over. Good finish. And Areola was just a bit flat-footed from it. Good finish, but we made hard work for ourselves on that one. Frustrating, very frustrating. Anyway, half an hour to go. It's Moyes' time for some subs surely now. Anyway, Antonio's got the ball on the right-hand side, chips it into no one. And Alisson basically gets that no problem at all. Salah's got the ball. He's gone back to JWP. It goes back to Gomez. JWP is hounding him down a bit. Out to the left-hand side with Van Dijk. Completely forgot who it was then. Back to Alisson. Alisson takes a touch. I mean, Antonio, what are you running about? What are you walking about for? Yeah, agreed. That was Zuma's man. Yeah, I totally agree. That goal was exactly the same. No, it was different. No. I think Aguerd was Aguerd's fault. Oh, Liverpool had a shot. It took a massive deflection, and Areola did well just to make sure it tipped over. It could have dipped him. Yeah, very frustrating. That goal shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. You shouldn't lose your runner like that either. You know, as you said, you're right. I think that was Zuma's fault. Yep, Kudus needs to come on now. We need Kudus on now. We need to get rid of that donut up front today. Andy Robertson's taking a corner now on the West Ham left-hand side. Sweeps it in. Alvarez clears. McAllister all the way back to the goalkeeper. He plays as the sweeper keeper. Goes to Curtis James. Curtis James out to Diaz. Unlucky there. He tries a ball all the way across. Joris only plays well when he wants a new contract. He signed it. He's shit. Yeah, it's a great shout. It's a great shout. It's a great shout. That's gonna be a foul. The ref weren't going to give that foul. It was the bloody linesman gave that foul. Again, and Zuma has to work that out. Yeah, you're totally right, man. And obviously there'll be no yellow cards or anything because it's West Ham rather than Liverpool, isn't it? Right, Zuma out to the right-hand side for Sufal. Sufal back to Zuma. Zuma's probably going to go back to Areola. Areola is not making it easy on Areola. Ball across to Emerson, and Liverpool get a throw. They put the back four put each other under such pressure sometimes with this reliance to pass it, hoof it sometimes, right? Just hoof for long balls sometimes because straight away they put pressure, they put a high press on, and they know it's going to go back to Areola, and Areola hasn't got any time to put a decent pass in. So take responsibility and just hoof it. If you have to hoof it, hoof it. It's all right being pretty sometimes, but sometimes you've got to put your foot through it. That was the trouble on Thursday with bloody what's his face with Ogbonna. He didn't put his foot through it. He was too busy trying to be too clever. Anyway, at least it's funny you can still hear the West Ham fans sing. Anyway. So it's 1-1. It's 2-1 rather. 64 minutes coming up. Give Kudus 5 minutes if we're lucky. No, he's got to think about making a change soon. Antonio's doing nothing up there. Absolutely nothing. Always got to take off Souček and go for it. Do the signing. Again, Diaz has literally run through our central defence again. Zuma and again. Again, it's probably Zuma's side again. And again, West Ham get fouled, but obviously the ref plays on. Goes out to Zavazoza. Goes to Salah. Salah sweeping ball. Sufo does well to get it out. Alvarez takes a little touch again. See, again, they don't help each other out. Again, does well to get the ball out. Obviously, Antonio doesn't do anything. I'm inclined to agree with Canary. We've spoken about this before about bringing in Mavropanos. I think we need to shore up that defense again. Go back to 3 at the back. I'll be honest, because they're running. Salah's literally running right through the midfield, right through our strikers, our forward centre backs. Did well to keep it going. Well done. Unlucky. Again, another foul. Not given. I hate shames like this when we're actually it, but individual. It is. It's true, man. It's true. I wouldn't even give it to Antonio 4. He's been so poor. I just don't see what he's contributing today. He's not taking any defenders on. Do you know what I mean? Got to put Kudus in, take out Souček, Kudus and right, Paqueta in the middle. Yeah. I mean, he's just walking. Antonio's just walking around now. You're totally right about, he's got his contract now. He's just, nah. But we're stuck with him, innit? We're stuck with him. Unless you're going to play something a different way with Kudus, but I don't think he's what you're looking for. Physically, he won't do that job, so you have to play around him. Anyway, Curtis Jones has got the ball. They're just outside our box. Nice little fit by Mohamed Salah. Good defending by JWP. Oh, shut up, Curtis Jones. Boys will bud the blue players, maybe by Easter. Please tell me Woolwich FC are losing. It was 2-2. It was 2-2. Although Chelsea are 1-0 down. Aston Villa have just scored. Have just scored, or has it been balled off? I don't know. No, I thought I just saw it gone on. Maybe not. Maybe it's a mistake. No, Ollie Watkins just scored. Antonio's got the ball out the left-hand side. Oh, he passes it. Oh, he hasn't lost the ball. Congratulations. But you're a striker. Get in the box, mate. Paqueta, unlike... forced it. Nunez, well done. Again, done very well there defending Nunez. He did well that time. The game with Ajax called off due to a fan protest. Really? Wow. Wow. Ian Danter's doing the is it Ian Danter? Can't remember his name, but he's a West Ham fan, very on the channel. Lovely guy. On commentary. Ajax game called off. Gronkian fans protested their side's first relegation 25 yards by throwing smoke bombs and evading the pitch in a match against Ajax. The referee called the game off as black smoke billowed from the pitch and stewards wrestled a protesting fan to the ground. I have to watch that. And what's name? Ellis has just done a away days about that, which is quite funny. Anyway, let's see what we got. Chelsea have more red cards than goals. They do. We are not moving the ball quick enough, so we're always doubling up on our players with the ball. Poor touch there by Catania. Should have got in then if he bothered. Yep. Salah's on the ball. Goes to Diaz, who's now on the right-hand side. Right. Salah dinks it to the back post. Sufa does well to get something on it. Curtis Jones has got the ball. And Nunes has got the ball now. He goes to McAllister. McAllister looks up. He goes to Diaz. Diaz then takes the ball wide to Salah. Salah's in line with the box. Has a shot. It's pretty much straight in Ariola's hands. Nothing to trouble them there. Paqueta's 2-2. Paqueta's know his best position. I don't think we know his best position. That's the trouble. Kudus is coming on, says Swepo. Kudus. And it looks like, and Fornals looks like it's a double sub. So that I reckon that's Antonio and Souček off. Thoughts? Interesting taking on Fornals, not taking off bring on Ben Rama. So for me, Souček off with Fornals in the middle, and then maybe we'll see. Be interesting to see who comes off. I think it's Souček and Antonio personally. But will he do that when he's still pushing? Yeah, probably, because I think Antonio's he's run off. He's out of juice. Paqueta done very well there to just hurry people up. Tell you what, he's been phenomenal defensively, and he's been really good. Souček's got the ball. Probably maybe his last bit of play before he comes off. We'll see. Ariola looks up. Ariola. Don't know what he was trying to do then, but he's gone to Sufal. Done very well. Souček. There is talk. So Alves goes to Agad to Emerson. Potentially, they reckon it could be Paqueta coming off, but we'll see. I'd be surprised if he is. We never know. Bowen's got the ball. Bowen's in the box. Bowen does well. Tries to get a shot away, but gets blocked. Does well to get in the box. Diaz has got the ball right by the byline, checks inside. Sufo does well to get an end, to get something off him. Alvarez as well to take the ball back off. And a goal kick. Emerson's playing well. You know, I haven't had any criticism of him today. I think Emerson's a good player. He is a good player. Are we making the subs now? What are we doing? Why are the subs not ready? Right. Oh, why are the subs not ready? I don't get it. You know you're coming on. I never said. Anyway, ball out to Paqueta. Paqueta hoofs it. Lovely ball over the top to Bowen. Bowen to he just overruns it. Beautiful ball by Paqueta. Splits the defence. Bowen, different bounce, and I think Bowen would have been in there. Unlucky. It was a great. It's like 73 minutes now. Why are we waiting? Why have we been waiting 73 minutes? So annoying. Now it's a corner. No. Goal kick. Right. How are we going to make the subs now? That was a great ball by Paqueta. Literally through, Bowen got in that spot. Nunes got between the two defenders. But yeah, they need to warm up indeed. Souček off. Souček, we were right. Souček and Antonio were off for Kudus and Fornals. So yeah, that's a good bit of movement. And Fornals does love a goal against what's his name, didn't he? Does love a goal against Liverpool. That one and Souček for Fornals. Let's download that and get that up for everybody so everyone knows what the side is. Areola, they're pressing. Well, Zuma did well to get it. Now just kick it out. Stop playing it across the back. I mean, West Ham managed to get rid of it, but it didn't really help much. Oh, really annoys me when we just press it. Just give it a hoof. Don't try and be all clever all the time. Anyway. There we go. There's the changes now. The changes have been affected. I'm not going to bother with the Liverpool changes. Moyes never gets players a chance. Dream debut. They can't hear you. I know. I know they can't hear us. I know. Much to my annoyance. Much to my annoyance. Salah's got the ball. Emerson's done well to cut it out again. Back to Areola. Areola pass, very relaxed pass to bloody JWP, but it worked out. Then goes to Fornals. He's playing more on the left-hand side now. Looks like Paqueta's moved more into a 10 slot, I think now. Nunes has got the right-hand side. Again, out for a Liverpool corner. And it's a corner to Liverpool. Liverpool are making a sub. Curtis Jones is coming off, and Ryan Gravenbach's coming on. Gravenberg. Yeah, it was Souček. Yeah, Souček came off and said Antonio for Fornals and Kudus, which I really enjoy the fact that Moyes is not relying on on Souček now. Do you know what I mean? Ball comes in for the corner. Matip he's completely free there, not letting him get. Just clear it. Just clear it, will you? Thank you. I know Moyes has been our most successful manager, but I'm so sick of his tactics, predictable and boring play. I thought the first half we played all right, and we came back from 1-0 down as always. But again, it's individual errors have cost us. I mean, Paqueta is phenomenal today. He's been absolutely phenomenal. So we've got Bowen. Looks like Bowen's playing up top with Kudus playing on the right-hand side as per usual, as the same as the Man City game, really. I don't necessarily agree with that, but yes, Paqueta's been pretty exceptional today. Great ball in. Nice ball. Now, Fornals has got the ball in the middle. Fornals looks up for the shots. Pretty tame, pretty weak effort by Fornals. It would have to be something very special to have beaten Alisson from outside the box there. But it shows a bit of intent. Interesting that he's gone with Fornals to come on rather than Ben Rama. Isn't it? Quite interesting. Maybe it's just me. Now, it looks like Caduce's now is up front now with Bowen on the right-hand side. Maybe they're interchanging. I don't know. But he's definitely more central now. We just need a bit of energy now. We've got 12 minutes to go. Great tackle from Alves again. Alves does very well to elude the challenge of Gravenbach and goes out to Soufal. Soufal, very heavy touch, but manages to recover. Caduce gets the ball. Sweeping ball to again. Let's move forward now, boys. Come on. Let's get forward. Fuck's sake. 12 minutes. Come on. Come on, you irons. Alves, nice ball out up to Bowen, but he's not going to win the headers there. Manages the second ball there. We need someone in the box. Caduce needs to get in the box. He's not in the box. Completely outnumbered by the Liverpool midfield there. Now Zuma's got the ball. Zuma looks up. Gives it to Paqueta. Paqueta, nice touch to Caduce. Caduce goes out wide to Soufal. Get a nice cross in. Back stick. Oh, good cross. Gomez did well to get that. Otherwise, Paqueta would have been in there. Nice run in from old Paqueta. It looks like what's his face is coming on. They're making two, Liverpool. They've got Jota. Nunez is coming off. Diaz for Jota. And what's his face? Cody. So Liverpool are making two more subs now. We are still free for short of a top four side. I agree. The money strike. Yeah. Adam, 100%, my friend. 100%. 100%. Gapo and Jota are on for Nunez and Diaz. Ten minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. So Fornals has got the ball out the left-hand side, having a quick look up what's available. Back to Emerson. Emerson to JWP. JWP looks up. Sweeping ball to Soufal, who's been hugging that right touchline. And great to have a go in quickly with Jota. Crosses the ball in. Poor cross. Not one of his best. Not one of his best, mate. Great ball from Ward-Prowse, but just not enough. He took it. He snatched it, I think, to be honest. So McAllister in the middle of the ball gives the Gapo early ball, but obviously we touch the Liverpool player, so therefore we get a yellow card for Zuma. Zuma gets a yellow card for that challenge, unbelievably. So they're playing the ball around the back of the mid of their back line. Go back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, ball to Gapco. Gapco turns around. Probably going to give it out to... Oh, intercepted by Soufal and Gravenbach. Ball goes to Gravenbach. Gravenbach looks up, tries to dink it back. JWP, very relaxed. Ball back to Zuma. And he gets charged down, but out for a West Ham goal kick. Obviously, after stay, we then travel to Lincoln for the third round of the Carabao Cup. I imagine see 6, 7 changes at least, if not more, from the sides that are played today. And then we play Sheffield United next weekend at Saturday at London Stadium. So you'd hope we'll finish off the month with a win. But we'll see. Ball in to be intercepted by Emerson. Well done. Cut the ball. I think Emerson's been great today. I think Emerson's had a really good game today. Paqueta's been playing phenomenally, but I think Emerson's had a really good game. Really good. And the crowd are applauding bloody what's his face? Applauding Paqueta today. You heard him just applaud that he just did this touchdown. Beautiful touch, and they were applauding him, which was mental. An expansive manager. Yeah. It's annoying. We could have and should have got something out of this game. Trouble is, we will get the 4 but lose 3, so still not good enough for top 4. I agree. Only way we can get back is a penalty. We need to start looking at new managers. He's turning us into Everton. We need a more progressive manager. In my opinion, Moyes is too predictable. He's too predictable, but it's worked the first 4 games, isn't it? And regardless of what happens today, we'll still probably be in the top 7, top 8, with a chance of a decent match on Saturday against Sheffield United. And ball comes in. 3-1. 3-1. Corner. Ball over. Van Dijk knocks down 2. I think it was Jota. And Jota puts in for 3-1. Do you know what? It's really defensively, we have been so poor today. I don't know what is going on with us defensively today. So poor. And it's 3-1. Bollocks. utter bollocks. I mean, that's the thing. So Van Dijk's literally run all the way around everyone. And then Jota's on his own. I don't know what Souček's looking at. Soufal rather's looking at. I mean, he was right next to him. He should have done better there. He should have done much better there. 3-1. Game over. I'd suggest now. I can't see any way back now. 3-1 again, eh? 3-1 last week. 3-1 this week. Jota's 250th game, eh? How exciting. This is unlucky, really unlucky. We all remember 2 clear chances. Said the striker's a winner. Yeah, he is. And Paqueta's now come off, he's done now, isn't he? And he's been brought on by Danny Ings is coming on now. I don't know what the fuck's that going to do, but he seems to be having a good clap from the bloody what's name as well. From the bloody Liverpool fans. Shows you what a good game he's had when the Liverpool fans are clapping him off the pitch as well. He's been exceptional. He has been exceptional. Just shows you when you have a decent striker in it. When you have a decent striker, what the difference it can have. And we haven't got a decent striker. Yes, we have someone like McAllister's coming on off now for that old German player. But we have when you have someone like Antonio who goes through purple patches and we're over reliant on him. But yeah. You say what's name as many times as Mel, but yeah, that's the thing is, I come from a big family, so we was all called what's the name. Yeah, Judge it. You're totally right. There's nothing in the game now for Paqueta. I think you can put Ings up front. You can drop in Kudus playing as a 10 now. Give him some minutes there, which is what he's doing by the looks of it. I don't think it's a bad idea, Lynn. I have to get lucky with the low, but when you play it the whole game, we're always going to be free hits. Played away in both. We move on. You're totally right. They're coming through. Gappo intercepted by Aged. Another. Well, to keep it down to 3-1 now. You're totally right. Mavro needs to start, I'm afraid. Defense. Well, he'll be back in for the game, isn't he? He'll be back in the game. He'll be back in the game. So it looks like a corner to Liverpool. Only a couple of minutes left of the game. And ball comes in. Ball comes in, goes all the way back. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Not much happening now, I don't think. I think we're pretty much done now. Can't see anything else happening yet, he says. Famous last words, I hope. Capo. Oh no, I thought we was going to have a good tackle there, but Alvarez gets injured. Gets a foul on. Alvarez is just like, yeah, don't like us, do they? Geez, Antonio made a mistake. He must learn from us, indeed. That penalty hurt. 7th league, and I'm feeling different. I know it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. We could get points for these games if we could go toe to toe. The little possession we made, low box. We have to do miracles. Yes, you have to do miracles. I think there's also, if these 3 games, then Moyes should try something new, but as usual, lineup. Yeah, but I think that he's always, I mean, we know that from, anyway, let's see what happens here. The ball comes across. Jota, again, as well. I think the trouble is as well, I think, we know what he's like. We know, he's not going to change as the manager. You know what you're going to get with him. So, I think it's Mark Noble's book. He talks about, we want to get, we don't want to lose too heavily, and I totally agree that as well. The miss by Antonio at the start of the game is the reason we need to. I totally agree. Hi, Paris. Paris up the Reds. 1. Oi, you hammers get smoked. Thanks, Paris. Again, he's useless. It's a waste of money. I don't agree, Darren. I don't agree. I think he's having a bad run again. I think Zuma's been poor today. A couple of the goals are his fault as well. I mean, Aguero just cleared there again. I think I don't think he's been that bad. Okay, son. Now I'm going to see if my Sunday can get any worse. Going to check the Woolwich versus Spurs score. Boys is too predictable to be honest. He's loyalty to Souček, Soufa, Antonio. Well, I think Soufa's played well today. He hasn't got smoked that much. I think Antonio and Souček. That frustrates me. Needs to get managed to have a more attacking team. I think if you had, with a team with Souček out and Kudus in, that for me is a totally different side already. And that's one change, but he won't make that change. We know he won't make the change. So, and until he is not here, he will continue not making that change. So it's like, whatever we can say about it. Gary's not going to go, mate. He's not going to go. So get used to it. It's not to the end of the season. Top 10 finish at best with no striker. That's the thing. That is the thing. You're totally right. We need a real striker. Antonio has already become the scapegoat. That is again, yeah, he's become the scapegoat. He's not that bad. He ain't that bad. He really ain't that bad. That's what makes me laugh. He isn't that bad. So I thought he's had an okay game. Again, another mistake. Once again, individual errors costing us mistakes. And that's the trouble with us at the moment. We have misses from what's his face. We have misses from Antonio. We've had, again, penalty, gave away a penalty. We had Zuma losing his man in Núñez because he did. And also, someone like, to be fair, Soufal should have been closer to Jota. So everyone's made mistakes. It's not just the Gaird's fault at all. At all. And actually, I think you see with a Gerd, you see a progressive defender who can play football, which you don't get with Zuma. At least we have our own channel, which you clearly don't if you're on ours. Oh, there's loads of good on that. We have there's loads of good channels, loads of good Liverpool. There's Anfield Agenda. We've still have Craig on, but he's not been well, bless him. Doesn't deserve a new contract. Our biggest problem is no decent striker. That is our biggest problem. Give Marshall some minutes against Lincoln as he scored 4 for 2. It's too lightweight, Peter, in my opinion. He's great at his age group, and and in the trophies, but he's just too lightweight. Sadly, I said 3-1. Said about pairing and striker being a problem. I wouldn't be surprised. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing us go to 3 at the back. Just even for a couple of games to tighten it up. Just tighten it, because throughout the Moyes tenure, we'd lose game, we'd win games by the odd goal, and we're not in a position now to have an odd goal. Norman says 1 effort at goal in the whole of the second half. Yet, it doesn't matter if it's top teams. Moyes is the same thing for every team. Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, Liverpool. It's almost identical to the Man City game. Steve's is outclassed today, but no out ball. Antonio was awful. He's awful game for him today. I think I think Jerry P's played well. Alvarez has played well. There was too many poor performances today. The defense haven't played well. Although Emerson, I thought, sorry, the centre back pairings haven't played well. I think. I thought Sufel played okay. I thought Emerson had a good game. I thought Paqueta's had a fantastic game. But yeah. Peter says Liverpool just a bogey team. You're totally right. They are. And we've played two bogey teams. We beat one bogey team in terms of Brighton, ain't we? So we beat them one. But Liverpool always a bogey team. City always a bogey team. We need a bounce against what's name? A bounce against Lincoln. Good performance against Lincoln. And that's it. That's it. All done. It's finished 3-1. It's finished 3-1 at Anfield, and a frustrating game. Frustrating game. We won there once in 60 years. Might be time to put, but I don't think Bowen's strong enough to be up front on his own. They have to bust the gut to beat us. We can go on bad fun if we didn't sort this out ASAP. Small margin of errors amongst us. Yeah, we cannot make mental errors against these teams to get punished at the end of the day. You're totally right, man. You're totally right. It's been again another game where it's individual errors have cost us, and it's really just frustrating because they were there for the taking. That was pathetic. So blooming predictable with this individual in charge. Sit back and get beaten. God, I hope he goes soon. He ain't going, Dean. You need to get out of your head. He ain't going to go unless we've lost 5 in a row or he walks. He ain't going to go. All Paqueta tricks and flicks in non-dangerous areas. We was in the game until the usual mistakes occurred from the usual suspects. Sufel, Aged, Antonio. We need a ruthless manager. Then players know how they have to play at a high level consistency. Same old stuff. Different Dave. Yeah, I didn't understand why the subs took so long. I just didn't understand why it took so long. They were half ready at 10 minutes beforehand. So I didn't get that. Pepsol, Sterling and Morris. Yep, great. Again, seems to have been a costlier in most games, and he's benching at the moment. I think we need to go to a back 3. Personally, I think we need to go to a back 3. It's just not working. And it's sometimes it's going back to something that works. A back 3 of Aged, Zuma, Mavropanos. I like Emerson. He has more license to go forward. Sufel, maybe you switch him out for Tilo Kira. I think that's to me would make sense. Good game, needs to make those changes earlier. Paqueta, best player on the pitch. I think him and Zabrov were the best 2 players on the pitch by far. We need someone like Nunez. We do. We need a striker. We need a striker. And doesn't matter what we say about Antonio, he's not a striker. That, to me, today proved you get. I mean, to be honest, but the thing is, Nunes missed an absolute sitter earlier on. But that's why you have a striker, because he can just make a difference. And we haven't got that. We haven't got that. Six of Death and Moyes trying to create perfect just a proper striker. Yeah, that's why I don't want Bowen up front. I don't think he's the answer. Moyes will get a new contract, so I believe it as much as I hate it. Moyes will get a good. If Moyes will get a new contract in the summer if West Ham have a good season. So you want West Ham to have a good season. So if he doesn't have a new contract, chances are we haven't had a good season, or we've had an okay season. But Antonio wish he had not said what he did. I totally agree. We should shut himself. The dissing of number 4 can stop now. We are better with him. Without him is tiring. If we have 3 at the back, even less chance of seeing Kudus. But Norman, if we're letting goals in, which is what we're doing. I mean, look today, 3-1. We had to go the last few games. We've had to go, even like against TSC, we had to go a goal down to then sort of wake up. And that's not right, surely. Last results so predictable. They were. But then flip side, Peter, is the Brighton game. Where did that come from? The Chelsea game. Where did that come from? Do you know what I mean? We have too many barriers preventing us from being a top team. Kudus or Bowen up front. Bowen is not the right person up front. He's not. He can play behind the striker as a 10 or as, but not up front his own. He's too lightweight. And Taylor right back at best these days. I'm afraid I think you're right. Again, it's fine. Problem is people do not see the obvious. You play against City, who have players to make passes to unlock. Yeah, issues the opponent. I mean, Guarino, I think obviously he gave away a penalty today. I think he was unlucky with that. And I think the City one was an error. And it was a misjudging in the flight of the ball. But that, I think he's a great player. Said at City he'd get 40 goals. He's off his head. No chance at all. I'm going to be real. To actually win a game like this, you need to have taken those 2 early chances. You're totally right. They set the target. They set sort of the tone for the rest of the day. 7 goals conceded in 3 games. Indeed, if both Brighton and Chelsea had their shooting boots on, we wouldn't have won either. But they didn't, and we took advantage of that. And we should have taken advantage today, because Nunes had missed an absolute sitter, and we should have made him pay for that. All things perspective, we are 7th. We have played all 3 of the current top 3 already. You're totally right. And I mean, Brighton won again today. Brighton are back up to 2nd. I think that shows what a good game, what a good result that Brighton match was, in all honesty. No, I think that was, they finished. Brighton 3-1. Yeah. Chelsea lost again to Villa. And obviously, so we are 7th, 2 points behind Villa. Still a positive goal difference. In front of Man United, in front of Newcastle, in front of Chelsea. We'd like, we need to win on Saturday. We need to win next Saturday. We have to win next Saturday, because there's starting to be a slight gap now. Man City 18, Liverpool 16, Brighton 15, and 14 and 12, and that's on 10. So it's a slight gap. So we need to start doing that. West Ham team not to come in the act. Why do you bet on West Ham? Never. Kudus is a striker or corner. You've got to try something different. I think Kudus is a striker. If you had a manager who likes to go toe to toe with more successful, would he? Yeah, okay. We could be more successful with DeCanio. I totally agree that. The flip side is we may get drubbed more often, because and it is, and I totally agree. It's better than nothing, but it's like if we're losing 5-0 to City, would you be happy with that than losing 2-1? Makes no sense. I know it's silly, but there we go. Look at the stats and see if I play together. It's shocking. Shouldn't be starting at right back. I'd rather see Kira, but I mean, Suva, another good cross, and Kira's fucking awful at crossing. I can't believe we're stuck with one striker who can play Moyes, but we either have to change, or it's going to be like last season all over again. For a manager who sets up defensively every week, we can see an awful lot of goals. That's what I mean. We do, but I don't think we're set up defensively. The formation is not a defensive formation in my eyes. If we play 3 at the back, I think he's more defensive. Three at the back with Alvarez playing in front of him. That's the problem, doing his bits in defence. Moyes, I hate you. Why are we expecting to get close to the lights? Well, I think I think we should have got something today. That's for sure. They had twice as many shots. They deserved to win. Played all right. played okay, but we just, what's the bet next week? We get a draw. No, I think we'll win next week. They've got 1 point out of 5 games. They play in a minute, don't they? The team love playing the top teams. As we know, we have mistakes in us. We need to take our chances up top when presented one-on-one. You're totally right. To go toe-to-toe, you need better players. Toe-to-toe, Trini, you've got to take your boss names, don't you? To go generally toe-to-toe with these teams, you need to take any option, any chance, and get it. And we don't do that. And that's what frustrates me. Shown today, he's totally a baller. I know already, but the way he played, certain managers will be licking their lips come the transfer window. The fact is, you get a situation today where when the opposition side claps you off the pitch as well as your one, then yeah, he was brilliant. You know, it was as a individual performance was brilliant, but. You know, and to be honest, there was a couple of balls, particularly in the second half. There was a ball through to Bowen, which another day would have just ended on his toe and he would have scored. Newcastle batter Sheffield United. I think they will do. Can you change the rules for players' ratings this week? I want to give Antonio half a point. No, I might give him 1 point. Liverpool, they're top two in the league. We've lost, and someone said, we've played the top 3 teams, and we walked out with 3 out of 9 points. And you're totally right. Lynn, you're not going to get a new manager yet, so don't. So I know we all say Moyes out, or he changes philosophy. It ain't going to happen. So we got to just park that and see what move on. And moving on is the Lincoln game on Wednesday. We need a good performance there, and then it's all about Sheffield United because then we've only got to go have a game or so, 1 or 2 games, and then we've got Freiburg the following week. I think. And then got the international break, haven't we? It's Anfield. We're unlucky if we get a point. You're totally right. Needs to change his philosophy. Not going to happen. Has never won at Anfield in his career. That is a hell of a handicap. And we have never beaten Brighton this season in the Premier League until last week. Paqueta needs to be playing higher up the pitch behind the striker. He does, but he doesn't like doing it, and that's the trouble. It's like, for me, I don't think Paqueta knows his best position, and I don't think Moyes knows his best position. You know, the way the team was set up today was having the likes of Alves and having Souček as the more holding players, and the likes of JWP, Paqueta, Bowen being the more attacking midfield players. But Paqueta did more defence work than anyone else probably, which I never understand. I want to give Antonio a minus score. At least we've got a good run of games now. We should be winning the next. That's what I mean. We've got out of this little run now. So look, we'll see what happens. And if City and Liverpool, if City runs away with it, which we assume, then as I said. So in terms of our games coming up now, we've obviously got Lincoln. Then we've got Premier League, we've got Sheffield United at home. Then we've got Newcastle at home. Aston Villa away is not going to be an easy game. Freiburg away is not going to be easy. Olympiacos away. Everton at home, and that finishes off October. We've also got an international break in mid-October. So, yeah, there we go. Anyway, we'll be back. I'll be doing the ratings tomorrow for my birthday. Try and have a nice birthday now. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Don't forget to give it a little like, help us out. Be really, really nice. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. We may come on later on and do a review show. Anton's stuck in a bit of traffic, so it's not going to happen by the looks of it at the moment. But as I said, if you like what we do, thanks to Swepo, our new channel member. He'll be entered into our October draws. So we'll be able to be entered into our October draw for the thingamajig and all that good stuff. So I hope everyone's a great rest of the day. I hope Sheffield United get battered everywhere they go. And yeah, take care. Stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Keep the faith, my friends. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
stays the same.